Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Four Corners D&D. Hello there. Four Corners D&D. We're back. We've assembled from all four corners of the earth to play
There's only
D&D.
four corners in this oblate sphere.
This oblate sphere, an oblate spheroid. Yeah. Welcome back. So, I mean, does anyone remember what the hell was going on last time? Because
We were
We're
dying.
dying.
yeah, so basically what
I'm
happened was
drowning.
that you guys had approached this bandit fort where you were looking to find the half-elf reagent vendors, Tassimor's Pearl and his reagents within this fort. And you tried to, you initially had a plan to, try and talk your way in using Lucian's charm. But
Yep.
Lucian kind of got a little bit impatient at the door and decided to just blast the door in
No.
with a thunder wave.
He threatened to kill me. He threatened my life. So I was like, nope, not having that.
Yeah. So
Not
Lucian
having
gave
that.
up on persuasion almost immediately with almost no pressure applied whatsoever.
with no regards to his fellow
Hey,
comrades.
there was pressure.
No.
The guy was like, oh, why don't I just kill you instead? I was like, well, Thunderwave.
Well, you should have tried to persuade, tell him why he shouldn't have killed you.
think he
Negotiations
tried
at that point was
twice.
over. Yeah.
Well, it basically, my point is that Lucian.
Fooled me once, shame on me. Fooled me twice, Thunderwave through the fucking door. Thank you,
But
bye.
Two
Fooled me
dogs
twice,
have been
Thunderwave.
exploded because of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Lucian blasted the door open, and the thunder wave, of course, has an effect where it makes a loud
It's audible.
booming noise for like 300
It's
feet or
slightly-
something.
Yeah, it's slightly audible. Well, yeah, 300 feet.
Slightly.
Yeah.
Which
Slightly.
meant that you basically alerted the entire camp. And after one surprise round,
We
when
don't know that.
the bandits didn't really know what was going on after hearing this loud noise, and you had a surprise round in which you murdered a few dogs and a few bandits, the rest of the camp has now sort of started to converge upon you. And you can see here we've got basically Katrin, Skibiorn, and Zerafina are practically surrounded by bandits right now. Meanwhile, Lucian and Sybil have retreated somewhat to outside of the walls. And it's been how long's it been? We had 3 weeks off, so it's been like a full month since we last played.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Huh?
I believe.
Since we last D&D'd.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Mhm.
So
Indeed.
hopefully not going to be too disorienting considering we ended mid-combat last time.
Mid-fight, yeah.
But we're just going to have to get back into it and try and pick up where we left off. Obviously, we've got Katrin, Skibion, and Zerafina in a pretty precarious condition. You know that Tessimor's Pearl lies somewhere within here, as well as the rest of his reagents. You are just completely surrounded by bandits now, but you are level 3 adventurers, so you're quite strong compared to bandits, really.
My mind is strong.
Yes.
My mind is strong, actually.
Actually?
And you also know that there are
because
more bandits further in the camp. You were being shot at from the
Oh.
rear tower as well. But
Oh.
yes, we begin
Dear.
with combat music.
Combat music.
And
Cue the fight song.
and yeah, one of those bandits in that rear tower is actually immediately going to pop one off.
Oh
Whoa.
my god.
He's going to pop
Is
one
he
off.
Disgusting.
gonna bust a cap in somebody's crown?
He's going to bust a nut.
Oh, God. Okay, that's two different
D-
things that's happening here.
DM, that's player attitude. What are you doing? You're supposed to set an
Oh,
example.
God.
Wait, let me just change my monitors around.
So
No,
the
don't change
ones that
anything.
the ones that have little scullies are dead, right?
Oh,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, so we still have
wish
one,
I would
two,
prefer to.
three.
Would you guys prefer that I clear the dead ones off the screen to make it more
No.
visually easier, or would you like to know where the bodies are?
As long as I know that those are dead ones, then I'm not have to worry about it. So that to me, I'm okay.
Is
But
there
Yeah.
any
to everybody
standing
else.
on top of dead
Yeah,
bodies?
because that's the problem, right? Is that like this guy, for example, is
Yeah.
standing on
Yeah,
top
that's what I'm
of.
saying. I think there was one
Oh,
standing on
yes,
a
That
dead
one
yes.
is
body.
not dead.
I thought he was
No,
dead.
it's not dead.
No.
So-
Shoot.
Okay.
Like, and there's not really an easy way for me to show the. I mean, what I
Yeah.
can do is I can make them not visual until combat ends, and then bring them back so
Yeah.
that you can see where the bodies are. Is
I
that
think that is better
Wise.
because the thing is,
As-
I
won't
might
they
have
just be
disappeared.
difficult terrain?
sorry?
I might have disappeared 1 second.
Oh, your camera's disappeared. That's okay.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, as long as there's no like mechanics involved with dead bodies, yeah, you could probably get rid of them visually.
Yeah, I think that the only thing could possibly be that they would be like difficult terrain if you're standing on
Yeah.
them, but I don't think
Mhm.
that's really an issue.
I'm standing on one, by the way.
Yeah, you're not dead.
Mhm.
You're standing on someone
yeah,
who's
okay.
dead.
We'll make him
It's
invisible
fucking
too.
standing on a smoldering
Okay,
corpse.
I've gone and hidden all of the dead bodies, so now all you can see is the
Yay.
living
Perfect.
ones.
D&D
but
Still
the-
out of
doesn't look any
context.
better.
But the bodies are
Nope.
still there, and I've gone and hidden all the dead bodies.
Wait a minute.
They're still
that
there. I
little-
can see them as the DM. You just can't see them as players.
Yeah,
All right.
I just
That's
made them
sweet.
invisible to you.
that's fate.
That little symbol on me. What does that mean? I don't remember what that.
That means
symbol?
you are currently bloodied, I think, which just means that you're quite badly
Oh,
hurt.
yeah. No, that's fair. Yeah, that should stay.
Oh. Oh, so you can only see your own bloodied size because I don't see the bloodied on.
Yeah.
Patron. I only
I
see
also
on my-
removed like I
pretty
don't have
bloodied.
the I don't have like the health bar module at the moment. I think it wasn't working with the current version of Foundry. It might have been
5.5.
updated by now actually, but
Who knows?
anyway. Okay,
Anyway.
now that those are hidden, we can begin. You are going to get shot at. Let's see. Who is it going to aim for?
No.
So probably seeing that Zerafina is a healer, healed someone, the bandit is going to try and shoot her. Obviously, he's got disadvantage because he's so far away.
Shoot.
Shoot her! Ooh. If that
That
wasn't
one.
disadvantage, he would have gotten a nat 20.
Oh my god.
But it was disadvantage, so it's just a 15, which does a 15 hit you?
No.
15 doesn't
My
hit
AC
you.
16.
Do you,
I
are
have
you
an AC of
actually
16.
No, but are you actually holding your
Whoa.
shield at the moment?
Yeah, I have it equipped. I have it equipped this whole time.
Can I just
in my
check?
sheet.
Are you able to cast spells while holding a shield?
Oh, really? Is that
Oh.
a thing?
Are you
Of course clerics
one-handed?
can
I don't
cast
know.
one-handed?
That's
spells
why I'm
while
asking.
wielding a shield.
Well, because you might need to, wave your hand or your wand or something. I don't know.
Yeah, well, she
You might
has
need a
two
free hand.
hands, guys.
Yes,
Yeah.
but she's carrying a mace in her other hand, isn't she?
Mhm.
Mm.
Is it a mace?
And
Okay, all right.
she
fair
doesn't
enough.
have to throw up gang signs to heal people.
Hmm. Let me see here in the rules.
Oh.
Zerafina looks at Ski and starts like doing these hand gestures, and he's going,
So
What?
apparently, you need a free hand to
"Oh,
interact with your holy symbol, which you require to cast a spell. So you would need to either be not using your weapon or not using your shield.
I would
To
say.
be
yeah.
fair,
So I
I've-
mean, I haven't used my mace at all, so we can just I
Yeah.
could just de-equip it and
Just
Yeah.
say that you've got it. Say that you got it like belted to your waist or something. Apparently,
Yeah.
one thing is that you can have your holy symbol emblazoned on your shield, and then you can just use your shield as your holy symbol, so that you can have it equipped
Dude.
at the same
Ooh.
time.
There you go.
we need to figure out
Um,
how to
Nice
get that
craft
down."
project if we
Yeah.
survive.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing's on my
Yay!
forehead, so I could just be headbutting people, you know.
Yeah,
Oh my
she
God.
just fucking headbutt people.
Yeah,
Someone
Like
goes,
the doctor. Look at what I used to see. Fucking just...
yeah.
it is
I
weird
had a
because you do
vision.
need to.
Show me.
Apparently, you do need to hold your holy symbol. Yours is on your forehead, so I don't know what you're doing. If you're like putting your hand to your forehead, like saluting
No,
or
I-
something.
If it's on her forehead, I think she's holding it.
I'm
I think
holding
holding
it.
it
Yeah,
with
it
her
No,
doesn't
that
count as-
doesn't. No. You're not holding it with your head. You need to actually be holding it with a
Okay.
free hand.
What
If
is
it's on
it?
her wrist or on like the back of her hand somehow, would that work too?
Basically, you just need a free hand because there's a feat called Warcaster
Okay.
that makes it so that you can cast spells while holding a weapon and a shield. So the
Hmm.
fact that you don't have that feat means that you can't do that, but that's okay.
Understood.
You say that you've got your mace belted to your waist, so we'll allow it.
Yeah, because I haven't used that at all. So
Yeah.
She's been too busy
I will
healing.
allow it. You got your
Yeah.
shield equipped. So yeah, you raise your shield and this crossbow bolt like deflects off of your shield from like really far away as well. Like you just managed to catch out the corner of your eye and it just like
Mhm.
plinks
The
away.
whistling sound it must have made. Jeez.
Yeah. However, we have a thug here, standing right next
Thug.
to Katrin, and he's going to attempt to
Oh,
attack
no.
you, Katrin, because
Of course
you're
he
in
is.
front of him.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
No.
he also has multi-attack. So
That's
Oh, I
rude.
forgot that they had, the big ones had multi-attack. Oh, no.
right, and he wasn't was he the one that was viciously mocked? One of them was viciously mocked by
He
Lucien for
was
being
viciously
bald.
mocked.
Was it him or was
Yeah,
it the one next to
I think it
Zerafina?
was.
I don't remember.
Oh,
was the guy in
that
front
is
of
a
me.
good question. It might have been the
I can't
one next
remember.
to
It was
Zerafina.
one. It was one of the thugs.
Yeah, it
It
was.
was
One of 'em.
definitely one of the thugs. We should really start applying effects to these guys.
Yeah, for
to keep
sure.
track, especially if we doing it.
It is
so
hard to
far
remember
apart.
after fucking a month.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm just going to let you choose which one did you viciously mock.
Don't make me choose.
I think it would have made more sense if it was the one next to Zerafina, just saying.
Yeah,
Mm.
I think he was within range of me because I stepped out viciously mocked and then stepped back into cover.
Okay, then in
What's the
that
range
case,
of
you are
it?
basically throwing Katrin under the bus. So, Katrin, you're going to get
Well,
you're going to get multi-attacked. You're currently
This is where I
upright.
die. Say goodbye
are-
to Katrin. It was nice knowing her.
Katrin is currently on her feet,
No.
right? Like she's not lying down or anything.
yeah.
I might be like like I don't know.
Kneeling. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, it's just because if you're lying down, it means you're prone, so you'd have advantage. 13. Does that beat your AC?
No. Oof.
Second attack is a 17.
Yeah, that hits.
You take 4 bludgeoning damage.
Owie!
He smacks you with his mace.
He am bludgeoned.
Really rude.
Smacks you
You've been
across the face
bludgeoned.
with his mace.
A mace to the face.
And
Oh,
he laughs
no.
at you. He laughs in your face. He's like, not so smart now, are you?
Wow.
Coughs up
coming
blood.
coming from a dumbass, it really hurts my feelings.
When is it my turn? Can we go yet? No, I'm just kidding.
Bandit steps out from behind cover. Gonna fire a
Whoa.
crossbow. He's
Oh,
aiming
God.
at Zerafina. Nat 1 completely misses.
Hey!
Wah,
Did he
wah.
shoot someone else?
No. He
Fucking,
steps
it's the
back
thug in
into
front of her.
cover.
Oh, but when we nat one, we managed to hit every single person in our
I
party.
know, yeah.
Gotcha.
That doesn't happen. I've never I've
that's
never
never
made that happen.
happened. Yeah.
Never happened. Never happened.
Another
Doesn't
bandit in the
happen.
tower is going to move down. He climbs down the ladders.
Yeah.
He's going to climb down the ladder, which
Said
takes...
down. Yeah,
wait,
there's
wait,
two
wait.
dragon porns too, by the way, that were.
Oh, I know.
so- Yeah.
They like multi-shoot, I think, if I recall correctly, or they're really just
Yeah.
a really good shot.
He's going to climb down the ladder, which is going to take up 20 feet of his movement. And then he's going to move another 10 feet towards
Damn,
the
those
edge
are
of the
some
ridge.
tall towers, man.
Yeah. And he is going to fire his crossbow as well. Let's just check the range on that. The range on the crossbow is 80,
120 feet.
320 with disadvantage, but 80.
Oh my god.
20 feet. Be shitty fucking ranged weapon.
He's so
Shoot
bad.
for-
He's just so bad at using his crossbow. He can only shoot at 20
You might as
feet.
well just walk across the room and stab somebody.
He's
with
got
a
80
Yeah.
feet.
Yeah,
So,
with the
exactly.
ball.
so he is going to aim at Zerafina, and he's going to fire at her as
With-
well.
No disadvantage. Boo.
No disadvantage. That's right. She does have quite high AC with her shield, so
Also, isn't she like in full cover because she's got a Goliath and a thug in front of her?
no.
No.
Oh,
Doesn't work like
okay,
that.
Well,
But he does only roll an 11, so once again, you've
Yeah,
got your
you're
shield
fine.
raised. Sorry, I smacked my mic. You've got your shield raised, and the bolt just glances off your shield. Everyone else you can see, like Zerafina, is under heavy fire at the moment. But first player's turn. Sybil,
Hey.
what would you like to do?
Before I start throwing spells about, I think it was this thug before who I damaged.
I think so.
Let me just check. Yeah, it was.
Scorching ray.
Yeah. Okay, so I think what Sybil's going to do is, just knowing that he's been attacking Catherine, she's going to pop out from behind cover,
Okay.
and she's going to use magic missile, and
This
she's
is
going to
just
direct
like
all
a-
three.
A back alley shootout. This was just like Pepe,
Yeah.
Pepe.
Always the corners. You gotta pop around those corners, man.
Okay, guys,
yeah.
keep it clear, please, so that Drimian can make his turn. Thank you. Right, go on.
Okay, so all three darts are going to be directed at him. So
All right.
First one.
Okay, so yeah, he cannot defend against this. Magic missile is literally just
Damage.
damage, free damage.
Damage.
Ugh.
Oh. No.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, guys. 7 damage.
7 damage, so it's just ping, 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 and these magic missiles like just glancing off his shoulder, his like other arm, his bald head. Like one of them just like sears across the top of his bald head. This is a very anti-bald session, guys.
Clearly, shame.
He's looking very badly hurt though. He like that
Oh.
has almost brought him down. It would seem he's looking dazed, and he's like got his mace half raised. He's like, "Ugh, bastard, bloody witch." Anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
She's going to call out, "I rather think you should clonk that one and then run, dear." And then she'll back behind here, so she's in cover again.
Okay. All right, and with that, Katrin, it is your turn. Sybil has just told you to clonk that guy and run.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna so that guy is probably the one who's gonna deal the most ouch to me. So I'm gonna while bleeding, I'm gonna reach my hand out and touch his foot because he's right there with shocking grasp.
Okay. Shocking Grasp is a spell, I believe. So what do
It's a
we need to do
cantrip.
for that? It's a cantrip, yeah. Cantrips are
For me.
spells.
What? No, I'm just kidding. And we are going to do attack.
Oh.
Biscuits and gravy.
Is he wearing metal?
Yeah, is he wearing metal armor?
He
Is that,
is wearing...
Is it still a thing?
Good question. Good question. He's wearing leather armor.
Dang.
Yeah. So he's not wearing metal, I'm afraid. He's carrying a mace, which has metal on it.
Mm.
No,
Yeah, but
I
you'd
don't
have
think
to
he's
touch
going to
his
be
mace, I
particularly
think.
conductive.
No. Yeah, because if he was wearing metal, then I would have advantage. But since not, then
Yeah, so you reach
Yeah.
out to his ankle and you try to grasp it and send some of your mana, your magical power through his through the crystal in your
in my
your
arm. So it does a little crackling, and then I'm touching, but I'm
There's a little
also
zzz, and you see
dying.
there's a little sort of blue glow and a little lightning fork that goes towards his ankle, but it just doesn't seem strong enough. He kind of kicks your hand away from you.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I'd like to try and start crawling away.
Okay, you can move away, but you will take an opportunity attack if you move out of 5 feet of an enemy.
Yeah, you had to use disengage as your action in order to get away without the
I
But you're
don't
taking
know if
full
I have a
opportunity attacks.
disengage.
disengage everyone has.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone can
That's
use
an action.
disengage, but you can't
Yeah.
because you've used your action to cast Shocking Grasp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, then I will stay put since I cannot. Because if I take another hit, it could ouch me quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Are you going to stay where you are then?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And do you have any bonus actions you would like to take?
Bonus action.
Always just worth checking, see if you have
Uh,
anything that you can do as a bonus action. Because I can see that you have. Oh, but you
I
don't have it
have
prepared.
No, I don't.
Expeditious retreat.
Dang. Mm-hmm. I don't have that prepared. Well, I know what I'm going to prepare for next time if I survive.
If I survive 2 more turns.
All right, that's going to be your turn then, since you
Yep.
can't quickly come up with something. We will.
Yep.
We move on to a bandit currently standing in the center here, and he's going to fire his crossbow. He's also aiming for you, Zerafina.
Come at me.
Oof.
Bruh.
17 to
Nat
hit.
20. Oh, yeah,
Oh.
that hits. Bye, guys. Bye.
Minimal damage, 2 damage with a crossbow bolt.
Okay,
Yay.
okay.
I would imagine
not
it just
too
sort of like grazes past your shield and then just like grazes your shoulder and pings off. You take a small amount of damage.
So ouchies.
Okay, right. All right. This guy is going to be moving down now. See how much movement he's got. Okay. And he 20 to get down to the bottom there. That is his full turn. Oh no, wait, he's going to dash. 20. Okay, he dashes down to the bottom of the second ladder. If you can see him from there. But, yeah. There's a guy moving up. And next up we have the scout that is currently half crouching behind a tent. This guy, however, is going to continue to focus on the big guy, Skibiorn. He's going to multi-attack a longbow, so 2 attacks with his longbow.
God damn it.
First attack is a 21.
Oh, fuck.
Damn.
The second attack is a nat 1.
Good.
So you take 1 hit, 2 arrows pling off, and whistle. One whistles past you, the other one is going to hit you.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it jams into your shoulder. You take 4 piercing damage.
Is that after rage resistance?
No, yeah, good. Well reminded. That is 2 damage that you take from that. You barely feel it as you're in the midst of your rage, but it does fuel your rage to continue.
Rawr.
Is that the sound you make?
Yes. I look at him and go, rawr.
Right, we got a
Jeff
thug
Goldblum.
up in the tower here.
Rawr.
Thug in the tower is going to.
No, don't.
Who
kind
the?
of-
Oh no, there's someone up there. Oh
Kind of in
shit.
half cover there. I think he's going to move. He's going to move here. And now you are not in cover from here. So he's going to.
Oh no.
He's got a heavy crossbow because the bald guys are
Oh.
extra big, as we know.
Yeah.
But he's going to fire a heavy crossbow bolt at you. Lucian. 19 to hit.
Oh, that just hits.
Just dang.
And he rolls minimum damage. You take 1 damage
Yeah.
from the crossbow bolt, which I assume like you try to dodge it and you sort of like dodge to the side and this crossbow bolt just like
Oh,
sort of
you fuck.
tears through a non-vital part of your arm.
Yeah.
Owie.
Yeah, he's going to stay there where he can see everyone. And then we've got
Oh.
another bandit. Which one is it? It's this guy. Okay. Next to Katrin.
Owie.
He's going to try and help his bald brother and smack and slash at Katrin with his scimitar.
Cool. great.
Oh no.
No.
Nat 20.
Oh
Oh,
my
no.
god!
Can you stop stealing the 20s? You did this last time too. I do remember this. So
The dice fall where they may.
no.
Uh-huh.
The dice
5
fall where they
slashing damage
butt.
that you take from that.
More blood sprays out of me.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Precious blood.
I'm at 3
This
HP.
guy
Y'all.
is going to move
Oof.
down 10
I'm at 4.
bottom steps and then dash.
Look at a Weaver.
God damn it, guys. God damn
Dash
it.
over to here. Actually, yeah. I let go of the character, so I will say that is where he goes. See, where can he see? Can he see anyone? No, not really. You're all well. No, Sybil's protected by that wall. Oh, guys, you're too smart for me. You're too smart for your DM.
Oh,
are we?
It doesn't feel like it right now.
You're too
hmm.
Three of
smart
us
for
are pretty
your
stupid.
DM. Right. Big Baldo number 2 is going to multi-attack. He is currently aiming at Zerafina. Oops.
It's the disadvantage guy.
He's got
Yeah.
disadvantage. Is it on... So Vicious Mockery, is it only on one attack, like his next attack, or is it on...
It's on
entire
his
turn.
next attack. Yeah.
on his next
he's
attack? Okay,
the-
so the first
yeah.
attack of his multi-attack is going to be at disadvantage.
Mm.
Okay. This disadvantage gives him a nat 1. So that's one
Yeah.
miss. The second
You fucked.
You must be
mace,
embarrassed.
he rolls
Yeah, it
a
does say next attack.
21 on the
So, yeah.
second one.
Oh,
So you
God
still
damn it.
take one
Nice.
hit. That's not a crit. He swings his mace at our cleric. You take 6 bludgeoning damage as he smacks
Oh.
you.
Bye.
He basically just smacks
Bye.
you across the face with his mace.
Okay,
Down.
well,
wait, are you down?
yeah, I am.
Okay, smack. Then in that case, he does smack you across the face, and you just conked out immediately. The rest of you watch as Zerafina, she just catches a heavy mace swing to the face and
And
topples over.
yeah, as she kind of goes down, I guess she kind of mumbles to herself as she's like falling, like, Alarian, please save them, and then just fucking face plants.
Right.
it's a
I mean,
mouthful
remember,
of
guys,
dirt.
I am God. If divine intervention comes, it's
What?
because I have taken mercy upon those kids.
Oh god.
Now
Oh
would be a
my
time for
gosh.
our diplomat, I guess.
I'm going to say, though, that was a non-lethal attack. He was aiming to knock you out, so you are not going to be on death saves. You've just been
Really?
knocked
He didn't want to
out.
kill me?
He didn't want to kill
He
you.
wanted to kill me.
He didn't want to kill you.
They want to.
Interesting.
They want to take us as prisoners.
Mm.
A
And then-
merciless God, I take it back. Okay, next one is the younger-looking bandit over here. He looks to be in his teens.
You've skipped over Hanny.
Yeah,
I
you
skipped
just
over
skipped
Hanny?
me.
You
What the
skipped
fuck
him.
is wrong with you, God?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Fucking skip me. Like
Well,
that.
you know what, Hannibal? Because of your attitude
Yeah.
today,
Uh,
I am
Your
skipping. You know what? Yeah, I am skipping you.
Today-
You don't get a turn.
today?
For your attitude this month.
Yeah.
Ah.
Black hole
Ah.
sun. Okay,
Okay,
Hanny.
so Lucian's
ahead.
gonna step out. He's gonna chime on his tune.
He's gonna sing Black Hole Sun.
Black hole. No, I'm gonna fucking Eldritch Blast this fucking cunt over
Oh.
here.
Damn.
This guy over here. But yeah, Lucian's gonna Eldritch Blast him after seeing Zerafina going down. He's not too happy. He's not happy. Does a 15 hit?
Does a 15?
Does it?
Yes, it does. A 15 hits.
Oh! Time for damage.
Nice.
Damage.
9 damage. That is enough to almost bring him down, but it's not quite. You blast him with your Eldritch Blast. This rush of cold air shoots past basically past Sybil's head, and slams into this this thug, and he sort of reels back away with his mace arm, like reeling back after Zerafina has just fallen to the ground. And he is looking pretty badly hurt. He looks, like he's almost ready to go down, but not quite.
He's
Is
not
there anything
having
else you'd like
fun.
to do?
Yes. Bonus action. Lucian is just gonna yell at Zerafina, just get up, get up.
What? She's
That's a
Oh,
free
yeah,
action.
okay.
Yeah.
You can speak for it as a free action.
Yeah.
Oh wait, or is that?
No, I'm saying
you're
that
casting
she
healing
can't
word.
hear.
Okay,
Oh, a healing word. Okay.
It's healing word. Yeah. It's
Oh.
healing. Don't
wait,
try to, guys, we already fucked. Don't try to fuck us even more.
I thought you were like, as a bonus action, I'm just going to say, get up.
No, healing
Uh,
word. I'm
bitch.
using healing word.
Okay,
Get back.
Using healing word.
all right.
And I will just yell at the others. Just get out. Get out.
get out.
The Nutcracker's coming back.
He's warming up for the one.
Yeah, Hanny's warming up for the Christmas D&D.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then I will just move over here.
All right, so Zerafina, you gain 11 hit points. You are immediately
Excellent.
brought back up. Just intake of breath. Of course, you don't know necessarily where this vital energy came from. So you might think that it was Ilarion, listening to your prayer, or you might think that it was, you might know that it was.
Of course,
Lucian.
the god is gonna get the credit for that.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, she asked for him to save them, and then she's like, "Oh, you brought me back, so I can save them."
You brought me back.
Lucian is just hiding behind the wall.
Okay, Hanny, you duck behind the wall. Right, bandit time. This guy seeing Zerafina get back up is going to move and attack her with scimitar.
Oh.
Watch him deal the exact amount of damage.
22 to hit.
Oh, for
Yep.
fuck.
He doesn't want the healer to be back on her feet. You take 4 slashing damage. You've just woken up, and then just this bandit just rushes over to you, swings at you with a scimitar. 4 damage. And it is now your turn, Zerafina.
All right.
Healing.
So what she's gonna do is she's gonna cast Calm Emotions.
Hey.
Okay, what does that do? Can you explain? Can you describe that for
So-
everyone?
So each humanoid in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point you choose within range must succeed on a charisma saving throw or be affected by one of the following effects. Choose one for each creature. So she's going to be using the creature becomes indifferent about creatures of your choice that it's hostile towards. This indifference
Oh.
ends if the target takes damage or witnesses its allies taking damage.
Oh.
When the spell ends, the creature's
Oh.
attitude returns to normal.
Becomes
Oh.
indifferent.
Yes.
Okay, so they
So
all
they'll
just
become-
going to become indifferent.
To
I
us,
like-
yes. No longer hostile.
Calm emotions.
Hmm.
20-foot radius sphere set on a point you choose in a range must see. You choose it
Interesting.
for each creature. Immunity to charmed and frightened, or the creature becomes indifferent. Let me just double check all of the things. Okay, I see. So I would
Just like
assume
Twinkle
that
Twinkle.
right. Put down a measurement for where you want that
Yeah,
to
I'm gonna
affect.
cast it. Yeah. So let's see. Oh, that's a big effect. Hold on. Can I? Oh, they're just out of range. That's fine. I guess if that's where it's measured. And that is 20. Yeah, that's 20 foot. Okay. All right.
20-foot
God
radius. Damn. That is crazy.
Yeah.
That's so big. Okay. So are you making the indifference to everyone?
So indifference for all of the enemies, like the scouts and what are these things called?
Bandits and
The red
thugs.
ones. Bandits, yeah. So indifference on all them. And then I guess for the three of us, might as well get the immunity thing. Why not?
Immunity to charmed and frightened. Okay, that's a lot to keep track of. Okay, so succeed on a charisma saving throw. I'm going to assume that Skebion and Katrin would choose to fail that so that you get immunity to charmed and frightened for free.
Yeah.
And you as you feel Zerafina's divine radiance emanating out from her holy symbol, and sort of like you feel it wash over you, and you feel a sense that everything's going to be okay, and that your friends are with you, and so on.
Yeah, it's verbal, so she'll probably say something like, we're not your enemies. This is a misunderstanding. Don't be afraid and then don't be afraid to the others.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the rest of them have to succeed on a charisma saving throw, and the DC will be your spellcasting ability.
It says 13 on the
So
on the thing I
that's
put in chat.
I think that's your spellcasting ability. No, it's a 13 charisma saving throw. Oh yeah, charisma saving throw to beat your 13, which comes from your spellcasting ability modifier from your wisdom. Okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, I'm going to have to roll a lot of charisma saving throws now.
I just see Kajol going, you know what? D&D is done. We're done.
Okay, this guy has failed. He is indifferent. Let me just I need to put something on him to say that he's indifferent.
Give him a little heart.
I don't know if there is a little heart.
Like, you know what? I don't want to do this. I'm too lazy.
Just give him the charmed, maybe.
I'll give him this sort of weird-looking stunned thing. All right.
Okay.
Thug time. The thug is. Let's see. And that 20, so the thug is fine. Bandit.
No.
Charisma saving throw.
Probably should have placed it to cover you guys out there too, but it's
That
fine.
is a 7, so he's failed. My goodness. Jesus, just having to do all these rolls. I'm like trying to do it as quickly as possible so that it's not just everyone waiting for me to do rolls. That is a 9, so he has also failed. And this second mauled thug has rolled a 19, so he's fine. And then it doesn't hit anyone else.
So baldies are fine.
The baldies are both fine, but the rest of the younger looking bandits look like they are looking a bit sort of like, I would imagine that they sort of just look a bit dazed, and they look around and they're sort of looking at the three of you who they were previously attacking. They just lower their weapons like, huh? What's going on? Like, they just seem surprised, so confused rather.
What is the exact wording on, like, they'll snap out of it? Is it that we have to hurt
Yeah,
them?
so
or
if they take damage or witness an ally taking damage, then they'll snap out of it.
Yeah. So that's your turn then.
And then she's also going to she's also gonna chug this healing potion.
Can you drink it? What's drinking a healing
It's a bonus
potion?
action.
Bonus action, okay.
Yeah. And the thing I just did was an action. So
you quaff a healing potion.
Yeah. Roll.
Where did you guys get healing potions?
Hey.
Asher.
Yeah, Asher.
Yeah.
Okay, so 6. So
6 more health for you. Seraphina's actually looking, well,
no longer bloodied. I leave.
Yeah. Better than better than others, let's say. Okay, that's your turn then, unless you want to move.
Nah, because she can't because there's still someone on her.
Well, you know, sometimes
I
it is
guess-
worth risking an opportunity
Taking
attack
the
to get
risk, yeah.
away.
She is more healed. Yeah, I think
Okay.
she's at least gonna move here.
Yeah, you will get one opportunity attack from the thug, but the other guy is
Bald guy.
he's different to
Yeah.
you, so he's not going to opportunity attack you. But the
Mhm.
Yeah,
thug is going to
exactly.
swing
That
his
was the
mace at
intent with
you.
it. Yeah,
Uh,
so let me just
Yeah.
run over.
And he rolls an 11, so he misses.
Nice.
Run away!
Nice.
Nice.
The
Run
gambit
away!
paid off. You
Run
run
away.
back. You run back, and you find Sybil sort of crouching behind the wall there, and you move up beside her.
Yes.
All right, cool. That's going to be your turn then. Onto the bandits. We have an indifferent bandit, and he's just sort of going to wander off because he's
He like,
confused
"Oh,
and indifferent. He's like, oh, I guess I'll go
nothing
back
out of the
to
ordinary."
Guess I'll go back to knitting.
back to
I'll
my go back to the barracks, I guess. No, he moves out of range of Katrin. Would you like to make an opportunity attack?
No,
Okay. In that case,
I'm like
he's
gonna
coughing
say
blood.
no.
I'm
That
barely
bait from
can't
the
see
DM.
through the blood that's coming down
Right.
on my face. Like I'm.
No, but not just that, but if you do and it lands,
know.
the
I know,
other
I'm
two
not
just
gonna-
go, wait a minute.
They're all three are gonna be like, wait a minute.
God.
So yeah, he
I can
has.
just
I'm going to
imagine
remove
the
this measurement
beast.
now. He just wandered off. He's confused. He doesn't know what's happening.
Like, we're all just
However,
chilling, huh?
the guy who's currently behind the stairs, he actually is going to run up onto the stairs, and he's going to like lean over the palisade and shoot at Seraphina. That was a concentration spell, wasn't it? So you are concentrating on that.
Yes. So
And
if
if you are disrupted with that, everyone will become hostile again as well.
No.
I think so, yeah. Yeah, that would make sense. Yep.
Okay, he's going to
So,
shoot his.
and-
By the way, this is meant to be combat music, and it's like friggin'. Let's skip this song. Okay,
Jeez, dice gods.
right. Crossbow attack on you.
Orange Jesus, please.
A 9. So you sort of manage to spot him out the corner of your eye, run up and lean over the palisade wall. You raise your shield just in time, and this bolt glances off it. It is now scout time. Scout in the tower. He's going to continue concentrating on trying to bring Skibion down. So he's going to make 2 longbow attacks.
Damn it.
Nat 1 for the first one. Damn, we are
That
getting so many
misses,
nat
by the
1s
way.
and nat 20s. It's crazy. Okay. Oh. Natural 2, so a 6 for the second one. Man, this guy
Hey.
sucks.
Thank
Get fucked.
goodness.
He's going to
Give
move
up.
and hide behind the palisade.
He's embarrassed.
He's just embarrassed. He's like shaking his head. He's like, ugh.
I can't believe I did that. The
It's
boss
like,
is gonna kill me.
I disappointed myself in front of that cute red dragonborn.
That's right, because he's a dragonborn too. I was trying to
Mhm.
impress the dragonborn. Oh, she's so pretty. Her red scales. Oh my god.
I've never seen the like. Okay, Skibion, it's your turn. You're currently under quite heavy fire because you know that these 2 scouts with longbows are like just firing very like
Well,
these
at the
arrows at you.
start of my turn, I roll 2 d6s and give Katrin 5 temporary hit points
Hey.
Nice.
because of my vitality of the tree.
Thank you.
Oh my god, you're welcome. I was hoping to do more than that, at least more than 6, but 5 is still better than none.
Listen, I agree.
I'm going to disengage and walk out of the camp.
Just walk. It's like
Well, run. I'll run out.
Just walking along. Yeah, you disengage. The thug tries to swing at you, but he completely misses because you are disengaging. which just means that you're prepared for opportunity attacks. The other two bandits that were around you and Katrin, they're just like looking at you leave, like, huh? Who's that guy?
One of them is waving at me. All right, bye.
We now have 4
Bye, have a
party
great
members
time.
out of the camp.
Frick.
I'm like looking at you like, wait, what?
Actually, right before I leave Katrin's view, I like flash her a little like sign to like follow me, but I'm trying to be subtle.
You're like a Navy SEAL. It's like,
Sure, yeah.
okay. All right, we have Bandit currently standing in the second inner part of the courtyard, and he is going to rush out 5, 10, 10, 15, 20, 25. So he runs up, and he's like as he runs up, he looks at his companions who all, the ones that are sort of standing around looking confused. He's like, "What's wrong with you? Get her!" And they all look at him like, "Get who? Like, what are you talking about?"
Sorry, Kajol, I have a question. Am I still enraged until the beginning of my next turn since I didn't attack?
You are enraged until
You
the beginning
took
of your
damage.
next turn, unless you take damage this round. So between your turn just now and your next turn. He took damage last
'Cause-
time, so his rage continued into
Yeah.
this turn. But for the next one, you either had to attack just now, or you will have to take damage within the next round.
That's important because if my rage stops, Katrin's temporary hit points disappear.
Oh shit! Okay, so she only has them while you're enraged. That's interesting.
Well, it reads different for the tree. You still keep your hit points, but you go out of rage. That's how I interpreted that. But
I just read it, and it says
Okay.
that. Hold on. Let me double check.
it says
There.
while you are enraged, you can give temporary
Um,
hit points. But I don't think it says anything about.
At the
If
start of
going
each of your
away.
turns, while your rage is active, you
If
can choose
it's
another
right
creature
at the
within
end.
10 feet of yourself to
Oh,
gain temporary
okay,
hit points.
okay,
To
okay.
determine the number of temporary hit points, roll number d6 is equal to your rage damage bonus, and add them together. If any of these temporary hit points remain when your rage ends, they vanish.
There you go. Okay.
Oh,
That's it, yeah.
Great.
My tree no longer cares about you when I'm not raging.
It's not your tree, it's the world
Tremendous.
tree.
The world tree. Yes, you're right. Well,
it's
the,
our
the,
tree.
the tree that I worship. Yes.
Which you don't even know where it is.
No,
Okay.
I don't. It's somewhere in the world, at the very least.
Somewhere out there.
Yeah.
You feel its power flowing into you through the roots of the trees.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so this guy has rushed up beside Katrin. He says, "What's wrong with you?" And then he's going to swing his scimitar at Katrin. Does a 10 hit you?
No.
Okay, he swings his scimitar, and then he's like, "What's wrong with you?" And he's like, "What's wrong with me?" As he completely misses.
Oh, that's
Okay.
good.
That's funny.
We
What's the matter,
enter
buddy?
round 5.
Okay.
5,
God.
10, 15,
What's wrong with
20,
me?
25, 30.
Oh, fuck.
Let's
no.
get the measurement tool out. Okay. He can't hit you, Katrin. He can't hit any of you because you're all in cover.
Dude.
So he's going to dash and try and get a bit further down. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So he moves to there. Okay, you can't see it on the stream at the moment because this
Covered.
guy is currently hidden from sight from any of the players.
Mm.
But there's stuff happening deeper in the camp that you can't see at the moment.
There's
Yeah.
scuffling.
You do hear boots pounding dirt as they're running towards you. And there's yelling and shouting. Okay, big baldy thug is going to be like, "I'll finish this one off. You go after the rest." And he is going to
Whimpers.
swing his
Oh,
mace
whimpers, no.
at Katrin.
No.
22.
Yeah.
Rough.
7 bludgeoning damage.
Oh
You,
my
Katrin?
god.
So say goodbye to all of your temporary hit points.
Yeah.
Dildo kept you alive.
How many hit points are you on right now, Katrin?
1.
1 HP
Yep.
and a prayer.
And multi-attack.
Damn.
No. Oh, I forgot.
Does a
about the
12 hit you?
multi-
No.
Okay, so he
Oh, thank
swings
God.
once, smack, swings again, and you just manage to duck underneath the second swing.
As I'm coughing up blood.
You're coughing up blood. Okay, and that, I think, is his turn. So on to this bandit, and he's going to run out 5, 10, 15. It's like sort of basically seeing that the rest of you have vanished, the guys who were previously hiding. Why can't the stream
gonna say-
see that? Like it looks
I was gonna say
weird.
Katrin should be able to see. in
Yeah,
there,
Katrin
no?
can see that, but for some reason the stream cannot. Unless maybe I didn't add Katrin to the...
Yeah.
I may not have added Katrin to the... let me just...
Wow.
Has that fixed it? Yes, okay, I fixed it. All right, so yeah, you can see a little bit more now. I hadn't added the camera as an observer to Katrin, so the camera wasn't able to see Katrin's perspective. But
Oh, I see.
yes, but now you can. And basically it's this guy has just run out from cover because obviously the rest of you have kind of vanished from sight, and he just sees that Katrin is kind of alone and looking quite vulnerable on the middle of the ground there.
Sure am.
He's going to fire a crossbow at you. God. It's a 6. The bolt goes wide.
No.
Man, like, I am not pulling any punches here, and you guys are just clinging on.
Oh god.
Thank God.
Yep.
Okay. We got a bandit up on the ridge in the back. Let's see what he's gonna do. I think he's going to move. He's gonna stay in the back, but he's gonna kind of move here. Which is where he can see Katrin. Okay. Crossbow attack, Katrin.
Rude.
You take... Oh, it's a nat 1 again, my god. You don't get hit. He just...
He goes to fire,
just,
it smacks himself in the face.
Yeah, he like pulls the trigger, but then he realizes he hadn't loaded the crossbow. So there's no bolt in it. The string just like snaps. And he's like, oh, bloody hell. Right. Sybil, it's your turn.
Okay, Sybil's going to draw her wand, and she's going to...
Oh shit, thanks for the raid, guys.
Oh, dragon.
I'm sorry, sorry about that, Drimian. I haven't turned I forgot to lower my alert sounds for the D&D stream. But hello, Dragon. Thank you for raiding us. Thank you, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome. We're doing D&D at the moment, so we won't be interacting with chat as much. Like normally, I would actually not pause the game when we get raided either. But it's lovely to have you here. I hope you enjoy D&D. We are going to get right back into it. So currently it is Sybil the Witch's turn. What would you like to do?
Okay, Sybil is going to move... It would help if I didn't have movement selected. Right, okay, she's going to move there, and she's going to hold her action until Katrin has left, and the action she's holding is a magic missile.
Okay. All right. Okay. So you're holding your action, magic missile, when Katrin leaves.
Yep.
Cool. All right. Okay. Next up, Katrin, it is in fact your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna disengage and get the hell out of there.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
That
locked and
works.
loaded. What would you like to do? I want to disengage.
I got a GTFO. We get the friends out, right? That's
Yeah.
As Katrin's starting to run, Seraphim's like, "Come to me."
Come to
Let's
me,
see. I
my
can
child.
go
You
35.
can go to where I was and cover.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
the cover. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
What the? Go
Yeah,
here.
you can't move through a
What?
wall. You have to go around it.
If you go to
Lame.
here
Okay.
and then you can go.
Yeah, there
There
you
we
go.
There you go.
All right,
Ah,
Katrin
I like
stumbles
she's
leaving
out
a
of
out,
trail of blood. As I'm
staggers
running
out of the
away.
camp. And
Oof.
as Katrin staggers out through the door and sort of stumbles to behind the wall, Sybil, your ready action immediately triggers.
There we go. Okay, so magic missile will target 2 on the closest thug, and then 1 on the thug at the back.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, so first one is 3. Second one is 3. So that's 6 against the closest.
You may describe killing him.
Okay, so just as Katrin ducks behind, Sybil's going to lean out, send out 2 darts straight through the neck.
The big guy just crashes to the floor. His mace goes tumbling from his hand.
Nobody's
And then
indifferent
the
anymore.
third dart is 2, and that's going to be against that one.
So close. He's on 1 HP.
Dang.
So he
Oh.
like drops to a knee as your magic missile just like blasts through his like kneecap or something.
Oh.
He just falls down to the ground. He's
Jesus.
like, ugh! Bloody, I hate witches! I bloody hate witches! That was your ready
His
action, so
adventure day
Yep.
are behind him.
God, doing that voice is fucking hard for my throat. It's just like one sentence and I'm dying. Okay. We got a bandit a little bit further in. He's going to move out and move next to his pal. Since you attacked one of the bandits, the ones that were indifferent are now no longer indifferent because of...
Provided that they saw, so this guy, if he's heading in and not facing, might still be.
He was wandering
Yeah, we have to
away,
see.
but I think...
Is he wandering away facing backwards, though?
He's not facing backwards. He's facing the barracks, so he's facing north. But does it
So he
say...
wouldn't have seen it.
Does it
It
say
says
that they have to have
that
seen
they have to
it?
see it. Yeah, they have
Okay.
to see an ally get hit.
Okay, so he's still disoriented.
Witness.
But the ones
Witness
that are
me.
like in the middle are, well, not disoriented, but yeah, the ones that are in the middle are no longer indifferent. Apart from the one guy who's just like wandering away.
That one guy though.
One single guy. But yeah, this guy's gonna move 30 feet. Yeah, he's gonna move to the stairs here. And then right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Kichel's really trying to kill us.
Yeah.
I'm not really trying to kill you.
He's really calculating, like, oh, what can I do?
Awesome. I'm just thinking there's an opportunity here for some interesting character development here. We kill everybody in this camp except for that one guy, and we convince him that we are all bandit friends, and he joins our party.
So from where you are currently hiding behind the wall, those of you who can see, which is, I believe, Katrin and Sybil, you can pretty much see because you're kind of peering around the corner in cover. You see a sort of a woman step out from behind the wall. She's come down from the tower in the back, and she is kind of like a tall, willowy looking woman, and she's got a hat on top of her head. She is also holding a cutlass, and she has long hair and leather Well, her armor is sort of studded leather, so it looks a bit more sturdy than the rest of them. She has a scimitar in her hand, and thrust into her belt there is a device that only Katrin recognizes, which looks kind of like a tube with a handle on it and a trigger.
Oh,
Yeah.
She has a pistol in her belt. And she steps out from behind the wall and she calls out to you and she says, she is going to say, wait, where's my dialogue?
Where's my pre-prepared
Where are my
dialogue?
lunch?
Where's the script?
What's my line again?
line.
Line.
Yeah,
Line.
Line.
Like that
Okay.
episode of Angel.
Yeah, she's just going to call out to you and she's going to say, you're still outnumbered. We have more men here in the back. We're going to win this fight. You've killed a lot of my people. What do you want? Lay down your weapons or leave. I might consider giving it to you.
Black hole shine.
Lucian just pops out, starts singing. Starts singing off key.
So, does anyone
Yeah.
want to respond to that as a free action with speech? Or should we just continue the initiative?
I'll just look over to Lucian and go, because that's why we
I
were
think-
originally there.
Yeah, I think Lucian is also just gonna be like, he's gonna look at Sybil, be like, we just want to talk, and then one of your guys got a little bit violent, and then there's all mess, and that's all he's gonna say.
Okay. In that case, we will temporarily drop out of initiative as you enter kind of a stalemate. This woman calls out to, her men and she says, "All right, boys, time to pack it in. Let's all lay down our arms and let our new friends in for a little chat, shall we?"
New friends.
I don't want to
That
go
one
back
guy's
in.
so confused.
I don't want to go back in.
Oh, God.
Don't make me go
What?
back.
The one guy's
Don't
like,
make me go back.
"Friends? Yeah, they are friends, aren't they?" He's sort of like wanders back over. He's not like
It's just
confused.
cool.
He's just but yeah. And she sort of subtly signals to her people to sort of fan out. And they are all going to move
Oh, no.
kind of into a rough looking circle
It's
around the center here and spread out a little bit. Just move them around.
The
Okay.
two original guys that were talking to us, or talking to Lucian and Sybil, are they dead?
Yeah, they are long dead.
Okay, yeah. I thought I was like,
I think
I'm
one of
pretty
them
sure
might
they
be
killed
missing
them.
a head.
Just making sure though.
So yeah, we'll be sort of like entering a little pause in the initiative order now as this woman is standing on the steps leading further into the center. There are about 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. There's like 11 men surrounding this area, along with the 2 Dragonborn towards the east of the camp. And this woman is standing there. She's looking quite self-assured. She's got her hands on her hips. You see, Katrin, you see this gun in her belt, this pistol. The rest of you could see it if you you can decide what you want to do now. We don't necessarily need to use the map to describe everything. But that's where it is. She calls you out and she says, "Let's talk then. Come on in. I promise you, my people will not attack."
Does Zerafina have a chance to put her hand on Katrin?
You're
push.
not in initiative, so you can do what you want.
Okay. Just making sure that she has enough time to do this.
Yeah.
And then this.
What is it you're trying to do? Describe.
Cure wounds. She's gonna place her hand on Katrin and heal her up.
Okay. Roll your healing.
So with
Oh.
that, and then plus 3 from my Disciple of Life.
Okay, Katrin, you regain 14 hit points.
Goddamn.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think with the bandit captain screaming out to us, and Lucius just going to respond, say, "I have your word that you're not going to kill any of us. I don't want to, step in here again and then my life gets threatened,
There is such thing as honor among thieves, darling. Trust me. If I wanted to attack, we would come rushing out there right now and take care of you, so to speak. But for now, you have my word that we will do you no further harm. I have no wish to lose more of my men at this point. I'm sure you could take out at least half of them, but not me.
She has a gun. She has a gun.
She has a bun.
A gun. Oh my god, the thing on her waist. It can shoot you.
Yeah, that's what they said, the bun. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm gonna step out now. It's like I said, I don't want. I was talking to one of your men, and then he like threatened to kill me, and then he tried something, and then he lost his head. So hi, hello.
All right, as you step out from behind the palisade wall, you look in there, you can see that most of the bandits inside have kind of fanned out around, and they are now kind of leveling crossbows. But they don't look like they are going to fire them. They're sort of like half raised, and they're sort of standing at ease. You can see in this courtyard of this first area, there are a variety of dead bodies, which I will bring back briefly so that you can see them. There is one
Whoopsie.
big smoldering corpse of this big bald man with basically like a hole through his head where one of Sybil's magic missiles has like blasted through his brain. There's 2 dead dogs, sadly, in there,
No.
as well
The
as a few of the bandits are also in there. Surrounding this area, there is also there's a variety of thugs and bandits, as well as some scouts, Dragonborn scouts on the eastern side. And they are all looking in various states of, injury, basically. Some of them are pretty much completely unharmed. Others are looking a little bloodied. The bald man is leaning against the bottom of the tower, and his breathing is labored, and he's like just barely keeping upright. One of his eyes is closed, and he's just staring ahead, like spits a gob of blood out onto the floor. And you see ahead on the steps, there is this woman, and she's tall. She looks like she, could have been beautiful, but she has like this thick scar, like running through her
She
all
could
the
have
way.
been.
She could have been if she didn't have this. I mean, maybe you still, beauty's in the eye of the beholder, but she's got this thick scar running through her eyebrow, like down past her eye, and it sort of curls past her lip and down her chin. It looks like she practically has taken like a great axe to the face or something.
Oh.
And she's wearing a kind of like an interesting looking hat that is not common in these parts, but Katrin may have seen something similar before. She's wearing a cowboy hat, guys. And she calls out to you and she says, "I told you, you have my word. We will do you no further harm."
Oh, that's very kind of you. So yeah, as I was trying to convey to one of your men, we were looking for some trinkets that went missing from somebody that owed us, and yes, we just want to see if there's any pearls. Is it pearls?
Yeah.
Pearls, yes. We were seeing if there were any pearls here. It was promised to us, and then this whole miscommunication with your man, and then he's got
I
a
see.
fucking hole in his head
This
now.
was
Yeah.
promised to you by whom exactly?
Oh, some old guy. He had like a caravan and stuff. Listen, to be honest, we were planning to rip him off anyways. But yeah, he promised us the pearls and all that stuff, and then yeah, your men told us that we can get the pearls, but then there was some miscommunication, and then he ended up with a big fucking hole in his head.
My men told you that you could get the pearls? What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
the guy over there, and I'm gonna point towards the guy with the hole in his head.
I see.
Yeah, that one there. Yeah.
Well, that's quite interesting now. So he was trying to run some kind of little scam without my knowledge, was he? This old guy you're speaking of,
I don't know.
I assume you're talking
Yes.
about Tessimore over in Glathvine.
That's the one. That's the one. Fucking annoying, but yeah, that's the one.
She sort of cracks a slight smirk, like this, her scarred lip like curls up on one side as she looks at you, and she's like, that's a shame, though, because you see, I was asked to waylay this little caravan by a good friend of mine over in Eastport.
Eastport. Okay. Yeah.
And I'm afraid he's expecting this shipment back a little later on this month.
Is there like some sort of agreement? Like, is he gonna miss like 2 pearls out of that? Like, is he really gonna be like, oh, 2 pearls? Oh no, we can't have this agreement anymore.
I am a woman of honor. I wouldn't want to
I mean,
disappoint
that
my
is
client.
fair. That is fair. That is very fair. Is there some way that we can compensate you, or anything that we can do, perhaps, to get these 2 pearls?
Maybe. Let me think. What could I use for an adventurous band such as yourself? I wonder how I could take advantage of that. Interesting.
Well, I mean, yeah, like I said, one of your men already, he tried to take a little bit of advantage. He was like, "Oh no, our boss lady said we can give this to you," blah blah blah, and I was like, "Okay, whatever."
Okay. Right. So, she looks at you, Lucy, and says, "Why don't you come on in? I'll have my men fetch us some food and drink, and we can talk about this like civilized people."
That sounds fair to me, as long as they just lower their crossbows, because some of them are quite crack shots with those. It kind of hurts quite badly.
She raises a hand and sort of lazily waves it at the men, and they all kind of lower their crossbows a little bit. But you note that their crossbows are still loaded and still in their hands. But they lower them down so that they're not kind of like half raised anymore. And she says, "Come on in, then."
Oh, thank you. Very, very kind of you. Lucian's gonna like accidentally step on the guy's half blown off head. It's gonna be like, oh, do you have,
Yes,
I don't
you've
know if I'm
done
gonna
quite
get
a
this
number
under-
on my men here, haven't you? You're clearly quite capable, far more capable than some of them anyway. And she kind of like shoots a dirty look at the bald man leaning against the tower.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, sorry about that. It's like I said, complete misunderstanding. Like I said, this guy over here. Oh fuck! I need to get him off my shoe. He did say that the boss lady said we can have those pearls and all. It's a complete misunderstanding. But now that I can talk to you, is all good.
Well, I suspect old Joram here was planning to take the pearl without my knowledge and give it to you. But these pearls, they're quite expensive.
Oh,
They're worth
really?
at least 100 gold pieces each, which can set one up for a year in modest conditions.
That is a lot. Good God.
Joram, isn't that patient 0 from the ash plate?
It's a coincidence.
Okay.
Coincidence.
So that was
An otherworldly voice comes to you.
oh,
Coincidence.
so
But yeah, no, yeah. Yes.
But I've no interest in dying on some skeevy Eastport merchant's coin.
If you don't mind me asking, who is the? I mean, I know very confidential information or what, but I mean, I couldn't be bothered. But who is your client that is asking for this for all these goods? If you don't mind me asking.
We still out in the open, or did we go somewhere more secluded yet?
That's up to you. You haven't told me what you're doing. Currently, Lucian is in the yard talking to this woman, and the rest of you are still outside unless you tell me that you want to go in.
It just felt like the conversation may have shifted to a different place. Sorry.
No, you can still kind of use the map as a loose reference for where you are. But yeah, the rest of you are outside. Do you want to go in like after Lucian, or are you just staying there? She will say, why don't you invite your friends inside? We have a little mess hall. We could prepare a little banquet or a little lunch.
I mean, that would be very kind. We are a little bit famished. I don't know. They are a little bit shy. If they want to come in, they are more than welcome to come in, I guess.
Ski hears banquet hall or mess hall and just walks up behind Lucian. He's looking very stoic. He's trying not to show that he's hungry.
And very nervous considering what happened.
Seraphina's gonna be following behind Ski.
All right. Okay, and so she is going to wave at you, and she's going to sort of start to move around towards the east side of the camp over here. Assuming that the rest of you follow.
Okay. Do you want us to follow you, or
Hold, Lucian.
Oh?
What was that? Did you say, Sybil? I think that we didn't catch that.
Would it not be a better idea to meet on neutral ground? I'd feel a lot more comfortable.
Same.
With fewer men.
That's probably a good idea. You got the point.
She ignores you, and she's just walking away, assuming that you're going to follow.
Sorry. Beautiful lady.
She pauses. She pauses mid-stride, turns around, and she like quirks an eyebrow, and she says, "Been a while since someone called me beautiful. What is it?"
I mean, you are quite beautiful and/or handsome. Would it not be better for us to just meet on mutual ground, just to discuss? Some of my companions are a little bit injured and stuff, and they a little bit. What's the word I'm looking for? Scared shitless of your men. So
She sort of folds her
Perhaps.
arms across her chest, and she looks at you, and she has like a blank stare. She doesn't say anything for a few moments. She's just staring at you, like as if she's assessing you. Roll a persuasion check. It's going to have a very high DC.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Oh God. It's a 13.
Yeah, that's not going to cut it. She looks at you and she says, "Why would I do that? I have all of the cards. I hold the upper hand. You want something from me. I have no desire to leave the safety of my camp to meet you on, quote, neutral ground. Come now, we're all friends here. I have food prepared. We have drink." She like snaps a finger at one of the younger men. She says, "You go now to the stores. Get us some meat. Get us some drink." And she waves at the rest of you to follow her further in. Continues walking.
I'm gonna turn to the rest and be like, if I don't get back, please murder everyone.
Don't take another
Man.
step. It's an obvious trap, you twit.
Oh, but we need those pearls.
I like my life. I like being alive.
You
The
I
the
am
woman, as
tempted.
you're all sort of hesitating and pausing, the woman quickly climbs up this ladder here, and she heads into this building over on the east side of the camp, assuming
Which
that you're going to
building?
follow. That would be here. Do you see where I'm marking? You might not be able to see it because you're currently
Yeah,
outside.
I can see so on the screen.
I can
That's fine.
see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a stat,
Well-
Lucian. And I'll drop to the ground, and I shall
Oh,
send Oswin over to have a look.
I'm just gonna tell
Oh.
the men in the vicinity. I'm just gonna be like, let me just convene with my friends a little bit. They need some convincing, they're a bit scared of you. Scary people. And Lucian's gonna make his way back out, and he's gonna signal Zerafina and Ski to come back out as soon as fucking possible.
The bald man coughs a glob of blood, another glob of blood onto the floor, and he glares at Lucian before you leave. As you say
I
that
glare back
to
at
them,
him.
and he says, "Don't keep Rika waiting. She doesn't. She doesn't like tardiness. Be quick about it."
Yeah, don't you have somewhere to be? Like,
Oh.
I don't know. Like, I don't know, somewhere else.
He sort of sneers at you, but he does actually stumble away back towards the barracks.
See, I was right. Fuck. Anyways, we'll be right back. Don't worry.
Okay, Sybil, you drop to the ground unconscious. Your not cursed eye rolls back into your head.
Yep.
And your crow, your familiar Oswin, flies up into the air, flies over the camp. So what are you doing? Are you going over towards the building?
Are there any windows of the building that she's gone into, or is it just a doorway?
Let me just. If I end the encounter, is it going to get rid of everyone? I don't really want that. but
Probably.
I'll just leave it as
Probably.
it is. Let me put Oswin onto the map. There you go.
Hey. Oh, Ozzy.
You should have control of Oswin. Yeah.
I don't have vision though.
Oh, bizarre.
How bizarre. How
How
bizarre.
bizarre. How bizarre.
How bizarre.
Vision
How to
enabled.
trigger a bunch of millennials.
Bizarre.
How bizarre. How bizarre.
So yeah, you should have vision now, I think.
I do know, yeah.
Hey.
Okay.
All right, so I'll perch for a start on here.
Okay. So what you can see is that this woman has head into the building just here, just to the east of the camp. The door is open. From your current vantage point, you can't really see much inside. You can see that there is some light coming out. It's obviously the middle of the day, but seems that there is at least a torch lit within this building.
Okay. I'll swoop down onto this railing here next.
All right.
Peer inside.
Okay. From the railing, you can see that Rika is inside, and she's sort of she sweeps her arm across the table, and she just scatters a whole bunch of stuff, like playing cards, coins, various cups and plates that were on the table. She just sweeps them off the table and knocks them all clattering to the ground.
All right, so from here as well, I can see that there's a couple of doors here which are closed.
Yep. Now, those appear to be kind of like outhouses. You can see that,
Right.
yeah, they're sort of built into the side of the palisade wall. but yeah, you would be able to tell that these are basically toilets.
And on the table, does it look like there's any sort of aspect of the trove that was taken from Tessimore about it, or does
No.
it just appear to be coinage and what have you? That's
Yeah, the stuff
scattered
that's
about?
swept off, it looks like maybe some of the bandits that were holed up in here before the combat started were maybe playing cards, and there's like small amounts of coin, like a few pieces of silver, lots of copper that has been being bet over.
Okay. I'll chance it going into here.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you would be seen if you do that.
That's fine.
So she, after like sweeping all the stuff off the table, she kind of leans against the wall, and she seems to just be waiting there for the group to come in. Maybe she's sort of like smart enough to know that they would hesitate and they would talk among themselves, before coming in. So she's kind of waiting. She does look a little impatient. She taps her like booted foot up on the ground. As you swoop in, do you like land on the floor, or do you land on like shelf or something?
So what Oswin's going to do is he's going to land on the floor, and then he's going to do that awkward sort of crow shuffly sort of run and go to this door here.
She looks at Oswin, and she can clearly see that this is no ordinary bird, what with the glowing runes all over its feathers.
Oh no.
And she looks at him and she says, "How interesting. A little birdie has come flying in to my nest here. Yes, I'm sure there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Do you like what you see? As you can tell, I have no traps waiting here. Witch."
I can do mimicry as Oswin.
Okay, how does that work?
Oh
and
my
what
God.
do you do?
Fuck him
So-
off.
Oswin's just gonna say traps and then just fly up here.
Okay, as you're doing that, this is taking time. What are the rest of the group doing by the door?
And hang on, just before I resolve that, he's going to fly north and then circle back round,
Okay.
come back.
Okay.
So, all right,
will-
I'll just move him.
While that's going on, I would say that this whole scouting endeavor takes at least like a minute. The rest of
Yeah.
you. Okay. I will tell you what you see as you swoop around. You do see, as you swoop past the tower, that there does appear to be a few chests within the rear tower. There is also a man standing on the ridge in the rear of the camp, and he is wearing like ignore his token. I didn't come up with a unique token for him, so it's just the placed creature. But that is kind of a man. He has his hair is like shaved at the sides. He's got that like kind of millennial cut, where it's like shaved at the sides and the top is like pulled and tied back. And he's got these like runic looking tattoos going up through his like the shaved sides of his head. And he's also wearing a set of like kind of brown robes, and he is holding a staff in one hand. And he's sort of standing up there looking down upon the rest of the camp. And that is what you see. You can see the rest of the men are all circled around with their crossbows, kind of waiting. Meanwhile, while Oswin was flying around, did the rest of you say or do anything?
I had picked up Sybil and I'm holding her. I don't like to leave her there. I'm a dad. I see a small helpless little thing, and I got to make sure that they're okay, that they're protected.
Okay.
I think Lucien will just be like, so what are we thinking? Trap, no trap? Do we...
It's obviously a
do we-
trap, but like,
Do we really want those pearls?
Or I guess we're gonna wait and see what Sybil says.
Yeah, I guess we'll wait for Sybil to come back.
All right.
Might
Well,
come
then, in
back
that
with some
case,
news
you do
information.
nothing and you stand outside, and then eventually Oswin flits back toward the rest of you, and Sybil, you wake up.
Well, educated guess based on what I've seen says that she's in there on her own, and that the horde is in the northeastern tower, in the chests. There also appears to be a bit of a smashed wall on that side, so there is a rather arcane-looking gentleman up there as well. I won't lie, I rather think that if you want to press this, not all of us are going to make it out. And I would ask, how worth it is this identification task of yours? Are you prepared to die so that I can cast a spell?
Some things are better off not knowing, I guess. I don't know how the others feel about this, but I cannot be fucked.
I mean,
You did take rather a few of them out.
yeah, but I would also rather not die. But also, I kind of am intrigued as to what she thinks we can do, because she said that if she could use us, but what is going, like, what, to what extent, and how would we be used? So
There's no reason to listen to her around her own table, though. I could always send Osman back to listen.
that's true.
I mean, I could go talk to her, like I said, and then if it goes tits up, we could just head out and just remember me.
Assuming-
That's all I ask.
The last time you talked, you got dropped like a sack of spuds.
What if you
Well,
wrote a note and then
Horror,
put it
horror,
on
horror, horror.
Oswin and sent Oswin in with the note?
I don't think she seems like a very impatient person.
Well, yeah. So then do we take this opportunity to go away and recalculate this situation?
But that will also give her a chance to regain her forces, which might be problematic.
It could be. I could also spray the
Mm.
doorway with grease, and then they would have a hard time getting out.
I mean, is it only her in there?
Well, I heard that I could see, yes. But if you were to write down a request for her terms, or something that should be prepared for us to do in order to obtain the pearls that way, it would be beneficial for her too. She'd be at minimal risk. We wouldn't be there.
I guess so. It is up to
Mutually
you.
safe.
I don't mind convening with her. I'm a sucker for somebody with scars. I don't mind convening with her, but if you want to go send her love letters through Bird, I don't have a problem.
I also wouldn't mind going to speak with her. I feel that if she wanted to just kill us, she could have just. We
True.
were pretty
Yeah, I
close to
mean,
dying there.
we would have died
And if she's meeting with
anyways.
us alone, as long as we don't have another incident of antagonizing anyone
Yeah, as long as they don't
and
have another
taking
asshole in
shots.
there.
And taking shots, then I think even if we can't come into agreement with her, we can possibly still leave on peaceful terms.
There is another thing you might
Oh.
want to weigh in with. Unless that fellow in the camp knows how to identify items, she's probably ignorant as to what she's even got. She might be persuaded to not part with some of the things that she's purloined from that caravan if they are deemed to be of sufficient value that she could get a higher price from them elsewhere.
Well, she did mention that the pearls are worth 100 gold, so she may have some semblance of what
But being able
she's.
to identify the value of a pearl is quite different from being able to identify the magical properties of an item, though.
This is very true.
Which might
I can
also
agree
be
with you on that.
the thing. I mean, we were talking about items which were going to be delivered to Tessimore, so it stands to reason that something of value would be there.
One thing I need us to be concerned about, though, is what is on her waist. That weapon that she carries with her can fire at a great distance and cause great harm. So,
How does it work, dear?
A mechanism goes off and it shoots a projectile that can quite it can hurt. Is what shot off my horn. So if it can go through horn, it can go through a person's skull, no problem.
Yeah, this is button we
That's
talked
a
about last
mighty
time,
bolt.
Sybil. Yeah,
It's gun with a g sound. Gun.
that's what I said.
Well,
Button, yeah.
We're
Right. Okay.
don't
So I propose I can go in. Sybil can watch over me with Pretty Bird over there, and I will just find the way out if things go tits up.
I'll go in with you.
I won't be much help
Are you
as
sure?
a bird. If I went in as a bird alone with a note, that was my suggestion. But if you're dead set on going in,
The thing is just I don't think she's going to, these I as much as I don't like this whole camp of bandits, it would be disrespectful towards her, I feel.
oh heavens, imagine that.
Let's just see what happens.
I mean, I don't
I'll
want to. I
talk
don't
to
want to
her.
cause more issues as far as like if I know she's in there waiting. So
Exactly.
if but I also am very. I am not. I'm not
Listen,
100%.
you guys can
convinced
wait
to-
out here. It's fine. Me and Zerafina will go in. Like Zerafina said, if they wanted to kill us, they would have done so already.
It is very true. I do like. Yes.
How about if we decide to go in, we go in together? It would be a great shame if you were to be taken as hostage.
True.
Yeah, well, she has to take me first.
Well-
anyway.
That's what got us there in the first place. No, just
Yeah, Lucinda's gonna make his way in. He's just
Before we
gonna-
go,
Yeah.
though, give the man his axe.
Oh, sure thing.
Or-
Lucinda's just gonna loosen the axe from Zerafina's back and toss it to Ski.
No. She's gonna stop him before she gets to it.
Oh.
And she's
Or
gonna
anything.
say,
Or-
I will give it to you, Sybil, but only give it to him if absolutely necessary. And she's gonna give it to
Or-
Sybil. Or she would be like,
that-
maybe actually I'll give it to Katrin, looking at Sybil's side.
Thank you, dear.
She's gonna hand the axe to Katrin and say, only give it to him if
Listen,
you
I may be
absolutely
tall,
need to.
but I'm not that strong. But I appreciate that. Noted. I will only give it to him, I guess, when it is deemed absolutely necessary. Are you okay with that, big guy?
He's got a great feeling about getting that axe right now. Or
You're gonna wait then.
Yes.
If you wouldn't mind, just a private word before.
Oh, good heavens, we're wasting time. Yes, Sybil.
Yes. Well, time. You don't actually need me to keep the pearl in order to identify the items you have. If she can be persuaded
Oh.
to
So if I-
identify on site, with the caveat that I may also identify the things that she has in her possession, that might be a mutually beneficial
okay.
thing to
Oh, that's a
Yeah,
good idea.
put in the air.
Okay.
Shall we say?
I will tell her this. I will tell her all of this.
So if we go,
Find
so
out
we
what she
should
wants
probably
first.
all go in
I will.
as a
Yes.
team.
Yes.
Then better in
Are
numbers.
you guys sure about this?
Not at
I mean,
all.
I don't have a problem.
No, I'm not
Oh,
sure,
okay,
but
well, follow me then.
oh, yeah.
Hey there, big guy.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
So
slap this
you
guy on the
head
butt as I walk past
into
him.
the camp. The guy like goes, ooh. All right, you head into the camp. Lucian,
I'm assuming-
Zerafina. I'm going to put you out of initiative now. I think that enough time has passed that we
Yes.
might as well just have a new initiative tracker if combat does break out again. But I'm just going to
Yes.
let you move freely now. So you all move in, and
Mhm.
you head over toward the east of the camp, where you find there is a short ladder, going up. It's only about like 5 feet off the ground, really. But you can climb this short ladder, and then beyond that there is kind of a small mess hall.
Oh.
And you see the bandit captain, Rika. She is leaning against the wall here. This room is little more than a sort of slightly longer table, battered chairs around it, 6 in total, perfect for the number of you that there are. She's leaning against the wall, as I said, and she sort of like looks up at you as you enter, and she says, "Well, took you long enough, didn't it? I trust
Yeah,
you've come up with
sorry.
a suitable plan to defeat me and take all of my belongings and kill all of my men already."
Oh, no, nothing like that. Lucy is gonna like take the chair right next to it, like scoot right next into her.
No personal boundaries, my god.
It's just
you-
gonna be like.
You
scooting
can
right
see
next to
by
her.
this point, after all of your conversing, that it seems that things have, slightly progressed since you were here as Oswin, Sybil. There are 6 bowls laid out on the table, 6 cups beside them, and there is a large sort of pot of stew on the center of the table, as well as a kind of like a keg, which looks like it might dispense like ale or something, which has already been tapped. And yeah, so she literally ladles out stew into these bowls, these like wooden bowls, around the table, and then she takes a seat and she sort of like flips the seat around and sits on it, the wrong way around, and like swinging her legs over it, and she sits there.
Oh, she's a
So
cool person.
She's
So
cool.
cool.
She's cool.
Oh, man.
And
She's
she
cool.
says to you, "Eat or don't. Talking's easier with something in your hand."
Ain't that truth? Come sit,
how
guys.
many-
Sit.
How many bowls did she serve?
6, one
All
for
of us.
her and one for each of you.
6?
Mm.
Ski walks up to the head of the table, picks up the bowl like it's a slightly big cup, takes a sip.
Whir, thank you, Gertly.
It's not
he
good.
walks-
It is it's not terrible, but it's not like
Yeah.
Eowyn's rabbit soup from Two Towers, but it is sort of standard fare soup with a bit of gristle in it.
That was very specific.
It's not
was
much,
oddly
but at least it's
specific.
hot. At least it's
Oh my
hot.
God.
Might be better cold.
So yeah, Lucien is gonna like scoot in next to her, like just barely legs touching.
She sort of eyes
of
you,
thing.
like eyes you up and down a little bit, Lucian. She says,
I eye her back.
"I don't mind this one. Quite a handsome fellow."
No, you're not too bad looking yourself. But stop.
She
stop.
winks at you.
Listen. I wink back.
Oh my god.
"I might just want to
Whoa.
keep this one," she says to the rest of you.
At this rate, I'm gonna have to ask my friends to leave. Stop.
I sniff the soup as you guys are like flirting, and I'm just like,
You've eaten worse on your
Yeah.
journey east.
oh yeah. I'm like, meh.
Ski
So I take a
Ski-
sip.
Ski looks over at Katrin.
Well, this is pretty good, isn't it?
It's not the worst thing I've ever had.
Well, I thought it was quite tasty.
So
He has no taste
Lucien is
buds.
Lucia's just gonna like butt over to his shoulder and be like, "So, what is it you need from us?"
She says, "Careful playing like that, love. Some of us will fall for a song faster than for a sword."
Hey.
God, you have a way with the words. Ska tänka betalt in det så långt då.
On to business then. You want a pearl. My little pet mage tells me these pearls are quite valued in casting spells to identify magic items and other artifacts. I take it that's why you want one.
Perhaps. And what is it you need from us? That can we maybe obtain said pearl from you?
Well, giving you a pearl is the easy part. Of course, I could just have my little pet cast the spell for you and let you be on your way, and then I could keep the pearl.
That is true. Is he even is he capable of identifying these items for you?
Oh,
Like
yes.
these wares that you've obtained?
Oh, yes, that is
okay.
within his capabilities. And
Why
many other
hasn't he
things
done
besides.
so already? Why is he so lazy? He seems like a very lazy mage to me.
Why hasn't he identified your magic items that he has no knowledge of
No,
or awareness
not
of?
ours, yours. No.
He has
we're not talking
identified
about...
all of my...
Oh!
Well, who said I possessed any magic items at all?
Well, I mean, you just said it, so, I was
All right.
just,
You are a disarming one. What's your name?
That's Lucian.
I'm Rika.
Oh, pleasure
my
to meet
pleasure.
you, Rika. And I take Rika's hand, but I kiss my own.
What?
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 He doesn't want to offend her, so he takes her hand, but he kisses his own hand just in case she's not into that kind of thing.
What?
Okay.
Do with that
Okay.
what you will.
Yeah,
DM.
I was gonna say whatever.
She sort of smirks at you and she says, "You're going to have to stay close. I'm much more charming at 10 paces than I am at 50.
Hey, yo.
He scooches in a little bit.
Lucy's to fucking flirt.
I'm
God.
gonna be on a lap at the end of this session.
With 2 pearls. No, just kidding.
I
Yeah.
don't think I trust the pearls after this, guys.
Oh dear.
I had the same set of those pearls, but they were used for something else.
So, yep.
While they're flirting, I'm also gonna kind of glance. Can I see her gun in her waist still?
Yeah, she's like, you can see it just like kind of like over the side of the chair. She's got it like thrust into her belt on the left-hand side, so it's like kind of within reach of her right hand, her like right arm.
Yeah.
And currently her scimitar is like leaning against the wall. Like she hasn't bothered to
Okay.
put it back into its sheath or anything.
So she's comfortable. I can tell she's comfortable
Yeah.
then at the moment. Yeah.
Mm.
Where did you acquire such a weapon? I'm surprised to see one out this far away.
Well, that is rather a long story. Maybe not one for our current time. We don't have...
Fair enough.
Well, I suppose we have as much time as we like now, don't we? But
It's
I'd rather we
true.
conclude our business first before I tell you about that.
I agree with that. So down to business.
Exactly. So, as I said, I could have my mage identify your items for you, and then you can be on your way. But I could have another use for you, perhaps.
I am listening intently.
You see, the pearl and the other reagents that we took from Tessimore's little caravan, I didn't hit that wagon for fun. I hit it
Mm.
because a man in Eastport paid me to. Name's Locke.
Oh.
Likes to let other people take the cuts for him. Kind of looks around the rest of you as if she's trying to tell whether any of you recognize this name.
I'm assuming none of us do.
No, you've never heard this name before.
No
But
fucking
you-
clue.
Do. And then she continues, if I don't deliver, he sends someone nastier than me to ask why. I keep the pearl, he owns me. I give you the pearl, he kills me.
Mm.
That's the knife's edge I'm sitting on.
Well, you really got to the point on that one.
There's a lot of knife
That's
puns
supposed to be a
going around
joke.
here.
I sip my soup because nobody reacted.
She just kind of looks at you, but she doesn't look particularly amused.
No, that's fine.
Okay,
she
so you
says-
said your
No, go ahead, Lucian.
So you say your mage has already identified all these little trinkets for you, correct? Or is he like? I mean, you can tell me if he's lazy because we have a witch that can do that for you.
I'm afraid I'm not going to be divulging any more information about what artifacts I may or may
Such a
not possess.
tease. You were such a tease.
She kind of like smiles. She like almost looks like she's blushing a little bit. She's like, huh, speak for yourself.
Oh, stop it. I really have to ask them to leave if we carry on like this. But anyways, yes, what other use may we have for you then?
Well, like I said, this Locke, I owe him a rather considerable sum. So, I'm of half a mind to send you, capable individuals, to Eastport myself, and take care of Locke for me. If Locke was out of the picture, I'd be able to move up in the world. I wouldn't have to stay here in this dirty fort miles from anywhere. I could perhaps
And we
move to
would be
Eastport and set up a little
friends
business
then.
myself. And yes, you and I could become very close friends.
Stop it,
She like
please.
places a hand on Lucian's thigh.
Hey,
Yo.
Stop it, yo! You're gonna start something that I will have to finish. But listen, okay, if we take care of this, stop squeezing my thigh. If we take care of this lock for you, would that then mean that we would be very good friends then? We'll be on good terms then? So if we need to, say, call on you for assistance with something, you might be able to help us with a little bit of a thing here and there?
I'm sure I'd be very grateful. You would be able to find me in Eastport, I'm sure, and perhaps if you need assistance with something else, of course I could offer it to you.
what kind of person is this Locke character? You said he's very powerful, or they're very powerful. How far does their power reach, is my question.
Locke has his fingers in a lot of pies, shall we say. He,
Sounds messy.
Lucky Locke.
yes, he runs a rather variety of dealings and businesses in Eastport. Anything that goes through the docks, he'll know about it. But
Do
he
you
is
know
a
why-
nasty individual, much nastier than myself to deal with.
Do you know
many
why he hit the caravan? Was it just for profit, or was there something more with it?
I have heard that Locke may have known Tessimore from the past. The old man is more than he appears.
We still talking about the same Tessimore, that annoying old fuck.
Everyone grows old, my dear Lucian.
I stop. I know this, but some of us age like fine wine, and some of us age like shit.
Let's just say that Tessimore wasn't always an old shop owner in in Glathfine.
Hmm. So, okay, enough beating around the bush. I don't want to fuck over Locke if he is just going to send somebody bigger and better after us and then just kill us while you reap the benefits of us getting rid of the competition.
Lucian, darling, I have an idea.
Yes,
If we
I'm
were to
listening.
make use of the pearl within this room and within this room alone, and to return it to you upon its use, we would have had the use of it, and would have very little interest in it further. I suggest, as a gesture of good faith, we conduct that. I cast my spell of identification and identify the items that we are in possession of. Then we take care of this lock person for you upon return of the pearl to your possession. You'll be in full possession of the hoard that you have obtained, and with the disposal of Locke, I suppose then it then becomes a matter of bartering what's left of it.
She leans back. She takes her hand away from Lucian's thigh, and she kind of lifts her hand to her chin, and she sort of appears to be considering the proposal for a moment, and she says, "So, you seem rather the unscrupulous individual yourself, my dear. So willing to stab old Tessimore in the back. Have no scruples of your own, it seems. I like that."
I don't know him very well. I was thrown out of town last time I went in.
There's no
And he
need
didn't
to stab him in the
seem
front.
to.
Didn't seem to?
Didn't seem to care very much. I'll put it that way.
I
Well,
need to
People in
head
town
to
were very
Eastport.
rude to this one.
Eastport is on my list of places to go anyways. I am looking for an individual.
It seems like we are fated.
Well, that is convenient, isn't it? Seems that it's a win-win for all of us, really, for all involved.
Well then,
I agree to your
companions.
terms. I will allow you to use this pearl, return it to me, and then you head to Eastport and take care of Locke for me, and you will find yourself well rewarded. Of course, if you were to choose not to deal with Locke for me, after using my pearl, and then leaving, at least I still have the hoard, as your little witch here said. And so I lose out on very little, although I do consider you to owe me for the loss of men that I have sustained already, though most of them were scarce more than boys. All of my people are very dear to me.
Oh, that's very sweet. I feel bad now. I do confess. I feel.
Though I
bit
must
bad.
say I feel worse about the dogs.
Oh, trust me. I don't know. I love animals. I do feel bad for the dogs. Not as much as the other men that you lost, but the dogs, I feel bad.
Well then, we have a deal?
It
It
seems
appears
like
so.
to me we have a accord, yeah.
Okay. She is going to whistle sharply, and she says, "Calder, darling, bring the pearl inside, won't you?" The door opens,
Here.
or the double door behind Zerafina and Scibion opens, and the mage is standing right outside the door. And he's holding
What a creep.
a little pearl between thumb and
What a
forefinger.
creep.
I wish I do wish I'd changed the icon for him, but that's not what he looks like. But anyway,
Yeah.
he comes in, he takes the pearl, and he sets it down on the table, and he says, "There you go, Rika. Do you need me to cast another spell?" And she shakes her head. She says, No, that will be all for now, Calder. It seems we have a little witch here who can do such herself. So we don't need you anymore, dog." And he sort of flinches, and then he leaves.
Bye-bye now.
Closes the door behind him.
Your words seem to have power over your people.
Over Calder, at least. He knows better than to cross me, though he has power of his own. Well then, there's your pearl.
Alrighty. Well,
Sybil will pluck it off the table and begin casting Identify.
What are you going to identify?
Whatever's presented to me.
I
I haven't identified it yet, darling.
I was waiting for the Sybil betrayal, just Sybil going, psych! Grabs the pole, fucking runs.
Just poof.
Rolls out the window. No.
Well, you do need an item. You do need an item to cast Identify on. You can't just cast Identify.
Yeah.
Is it the axe
No,
that you guys were
can-
trying to identify?
No, I can just cast Identify. Identify as a ritual.
Okay.
And then things can be presented to me. I can then use the Identify thing. That's
Oh,
how it
so
works.
you can identify
So-
multiple items at once with it?
Yeah,
Excuse me.
because it lasts like a minute.
All right,
As long as
so
we
I
present
guess
it quickly.
Zerafina's gonna pull out. Well, she's got everything. She's got the axe. She's got the gauntlet, the crystal, and
Yeah.
the crown.
When
No, you
Zerafina
handed
takes
the
out-
axe to me, so I.
Oh,
Yeah, I
I
was
that's
gonna
right.
say because when we were heading back in, I figured while I was handing it to you is when they said let's all
Just
go
be
in.
like,
So I probably just kept it back,
Yeah, no, that's fair.
actually,
Yeah,
well,
yeah,
if we're
yeah,
all
yeah,
going
yeah.
in, I'm holding on to it.
Well, I might as well hold on to it. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
All right then.
So as Sybil casts Identify, the white of the pearl darkens to black, similar to her right eye, and she holds it up
Excuse me, I'll be right
as
back.
an additional sensory organ. Oh, we're taking a break, apparently.
Yeah.
Take a break. Break time.
Joel said he'd be right back.
He did.
Be
yeah.
right back.
You know.
Okay, it's a 1 minute
He did.
ritual. Okay.
1 minute.
Yeah,
1 minute
but it's
ritual for 1 minute break.
it's
I'm
a
back.
ritual, so we can cast it
Welcome
together.
back.
Oh, he's back.
How long
Who
does
was
the
back?
ritual part take? Is it?
It was just ritual casting, so I think it's. I think I've got to like do an incantation. I think it's like 10 minutes or something.
Yeah,
But
but
so
you
if it's
won't,
a
you
assuming
won't
minute-
we
sacrifice
just-
a spell slot.
Assuming, no, it's a ritual.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it doesn't.
Yeah.
So I can just recast it.
Okay.
Because
Okay, I'm just gonna bring up my descriptions of the items. So, here we have. Right, so your identify spell will basically tell you pretty much everything about it. Like you will kind of learn in the name of the item. You'll learn what it can do, and so on. So you have 4 magic items that you are trying to identify. You have the axe, the gauntlet, the crown, and the crystal, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. Just bring
I didn't
this
realize
up.
you all had so much to identify.
That's why they picked me up.
Who's currently got
Oh, I
the
see.
items? So Zerafina, you
Me.
have basically everything
everything.
apart from
in my box.
Ouch.
The books.
And then I still have the axe as well in my pack. Because I decided to keep it when we all decided we were all going in.
Wait, why are you grumbling? There's a dog grumbling next to me. For some reason. Okay. I mean, I've got the descriptions of the axe and the gauntlet, and I cannot find my description of the crystal.
No.
Okay.
The crown?
And the crown?
That's all right.
Yeah, just give me a sec.
Do we want to take like a 5-minute break or something?
Well, we're close to the end
fine.
now, so I think
Yeah.
what we will do is, because I can't find those descriptions, I'll describe the axe and the gauntlet to you,
Yes.
and then we will probably end, and then I will be able to describe the other 2 at the beginning of next session. But we will be taking a couple of weeks off, so I don't know. Maybe I should
Yeah.
just That might be just the
I was
best.
gonna,
Whatever you
What are you
want.
going to say, Sybil? I mean, John?
I
Jimmy?
was going to say, if you take a few minutes to have a look.
Yeah, why don't we have, I mean, we can have like a 5-minute break, then we'll come back for a final 10, 20
Yeah.
minutes, and I will,
Yeah,
I'll
because
give
then
you
when we
the...
come back, if you haven't found
Yeah.
them, we'll just be doing the same thing that you said anyway. If
Yes.
you found them,
Yeah.
then we'll know.
Okay,
everything.
in that case, that's a good thing. Okay, that's a good idea. Yeah. So
I'll
what we'll
refill my
do is
coffee.
we'll take a 5-10 minute break. We'll come back with the identify, and then we will probably be ending the session here.
Yeah.
Which is a pretty good place to end it. Okay, 5-10 minute break. We'll be back soon,
5-10
everyone.
minute break.
Thanks very much for watching. We'll see you soon. Bye now. Be right back.
We'll see you in a bed.
Oy, oy, oy.
Okay. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome
Hi.
back. It's going to be the end of the stream soon, but before that happens, we'll end things off by identifying your stuff. So, Sybil, what does it look like when you cast Identify? You have these 4 items arrayed before you on the table. You have the pearl in your hand. How does it work?
Okay. As I hold the pearl between the thumb and forefinger, I begin to cast the incantation, and the white of the pearl darkens to a deep black, similar to my right eye, and I hold it up and use it like a little magical eye to peer over each of these magical items in turn to
Okay.
ascertain their properties.
Right, which one do you want to focus on first? I'll let you decide.
I'm going to do the axe first, I think.
Okay. The axe is in front of you, and you can see that the way it looks, it is a brutal great axe which resembles a woodsman's tool, but the grain of the blackened handle is warped like fire-twisted bark. The blade is lined with glowing red runes that pulse when the undead draw near. The entire weapon radiates a sense of old, hungry violence. It was forged not just to destroy the undead, but to feed on the living and on anything that bleeds. This axe is named Ashcleave, and its abilities. The runes glow dim red when undead are nearby, within 300 feet, but they grow brighter the closer they are. Within 60 feet, the runes will pulse like a heartbeat. Within 10 feet, they flare brightly, shedding dim red light in a 10-foot radius. When holding the axe, you have advantage on survival checks to track undead within 300 feet. It has three features. First one is called Cleaver of the Unquiet. When you hit an undead enemy with Ash Cleave, it takes an additional 1d6 fire damage. If this damage reduces the undead to 0 hit points, its body burns to ash, preventing reanimation or resurrection by anything short of a wish. The second ability, and I'm speaking all this out loud, but I will update your items with this later so that you can read it.
Okay, here I am writing it down so fast.
Well, write it down anyway, because you will be able to remember it easier, as long as you can do it in shorthand. The second feature is called Blood for the Timber. Once per long rest, when you reduce a living creature to 0 hit points, you can choose to let Ashcleave feed on their dying life force. The target becomes paralyzed and restrained. And at the start of your and blackened roots will sprout from the axe's handle, which paralyzes and restrains the creature. At the start of your next turn, you can choose to then execute the creature or spare it, stabilizing it at 0 hit points and leaving it unconscious. If you kill the creature, you gain temporary hit points equal to your strength modifier plus your level, and the axe's runes blaze with satisfaction. The final feature is a curse, and it's called the Hunger of Ashcleave. Once attuned, which Skibion is, you cannot willingly unattune from Ashcleave unless targeted by a powerful remove curse, like a greater remove curse spell. Each time you use Blood for the Timber, you must succeed on a charisma saving throw, or you suffer a mark of corruption. And this can take various different forms, but here's a few that include. Your voice will become rough and cracked. Your dreams become filled with the screams of the dying. You become restless and irritable when you haven't spilled blood in the last 24 hours. And after failing this saving throw 3 times, your alignment shifts 1 step toward evil. And Skibion, you are already, I think, 1. Yeah, you're 1 point toward that already.
What is the total for him to completely shift alignments?
So after 3, you shift 1 step toward evil. This is all a roleplay prompt. It's not a mechanical penalty, so it's up to Theo to decide how long that goes. Of course, you currently aren't in possession of the axe, as it's been taken from you, but you cannot willingly unattune from it. It is ultimately bound to you until a greater remove curse spell is cast upon it,
Or until
Greater
you
remove.
die.
or until you die.
Yeah, or until I die, yeah.
And that's Ash Cleave. That's the axe.
God damn.
Okay, I think we'll do the gauntlets next.
Okay, it's just the one gauntlet.
Okay.
But yeah, this is another cursed item. This is simply called the Gauntlet of the Ash King. It is a blackened gauntlet twisted by heat, etched with the sigils of the long-dead tyrant, the Ash King. It is slightly cold to the touch and flecked with soot that never wipes clean. You feel a sense of smouldering hatred coming from it. It was found in the crypt of the Ash King. Its wearer becomes something more and something less. First ability it can do is called Ashen Rebuke. As a reaction, when a creature within 5 feet hits you with a melee attack, you can release a burst of choking ash, which is essentially a hellish rebuke. But they have to succeed a Constitution saving throw, or they take 2d6 necrotic damage, and they're blinded until the end of their next turn. You can only use this once per long rest. The second ability is called Cinders of Dominion. You can cast Command once per long rest. When you do, the target hears the Ash King's voice overlaid on your own, and it demands submission. And it is cursed with something called Smoldering Will. Essentially, once you put the gauntlet on and you are attuned to it, you cannot remove the gauntlet unless a greater restore, like remove curse spell or a wish or something is cast upon it. The will of the Ash King will slowly seep into your mind, which gives you advantage on intimidation checks, but disadvantage on persuasion checks, and this is the curse. Also, when you are reduced below half of your hit points, you must succeed on a wisdom saving throw, or you enter a rage. For 1 minute, you will not be able to take the dodge or disengage actions. You must attack or take aggressive actions. And this effect will end early if you drop to 0 hit points or combat ends. And each time you fail that saving throw, your personality subtly shifts, moving a step toward evil as well. Currently, none of you are attuned to it and none of you have put it on. So, Sybil, you've learned this before anyone was
Thank fuck.
was cursed by it.
Yeesh.
So that's
All right.
that.
The crown.
The crown. Yeah, simply called the Crown of the Ash King. It is a jagged iron crown, scorched black, veined with hairline cracks along it. The points themselves are uneven, and some of them are twisted into cruel-looking hooks. Some of them seem to have been broken clean away, as if snapped off in ancient battles. Like the gauntlet, it's very similar to the gauntlet. It has flecks of ash and soot, like, kind of ingrained into it. It has 3 abilities as well. The first one is called Mantle of Cinders. When you are wearing this crown, you gain resistance to fire damage. In addition, whenever you're reduced to 0 hit points but not killed outright, a surge of smoldering power will flare from the crown in a 10-foot radius around you, and each creature in that area needs to succeed a dexterity saving throw, or they take 2d6 fire damage. This can only occur once per long rest as well. The second ability is the same as the gauntlet. You're able to cast command once per long rest, essentially. Yes. Finally, the curse is called Crowned by Cinders. Once attuned and wearing the crown, you cannot remove it. So it's the same as the gauntlet. You cannot remove it unless a greater remove curse is cast upon it. If you attempt to remove it without the curse being lifted, it will cause you searing pain. This is a roleplay thing. You won't be able to remove it, but you won't actually take damage, but it will hurt. It will hurt in terms of roleplay terms. Over time, you start to increasingly see situations in terms of hierarchy, dominance, and obedience. Someone must be in charge, preferably you. Mercy begins to feel like a weakness. You grow impatient with equals and resentful of superiors, especially if they show hesitation or softness. If you're reduced below half your hit points, you need to make a wisdom saving throw. On a failure, for the next minute, you are driven to assert your authority. You will prefer issuing commands over cooperation. You will snap at allies who ignore your orders, and you will gravitate toward brutal, decisive solutions. And this as well gets worse over time the more you fail it.
Dang.
But yes, as with the gauntlet, nobody is attuned to it at the moment.
Good.
Unless you want to be. That's the crown.
Mhm.
Load the big man up. Just make Skeevy on like the most evil.
Maybe the most.
Oh my God.
I
don't know
could
if
become
Theo
the
could
Ashen
roleplay
King.
I mean, you would be extremely strong if you put this stuff on. If you equipped all of
But I
this
would
stuff.
also be extremely
Oi.
cursed.
Stop growling.
Oh, yeah.
Why are you growling?
I will never stop growling.
Chill out. These dogs are going crazy.
They're angry about the curses that are on these
I think they
items.
want their.
Yeah.
I think they want their dinner probably.
Probably.
It's getting
And,
there.
the last thing is the crystal.
The
Yeah.
gem.
The gem. Okay, so
Mhm.
you turn your attention to the shard. This is called the Netherheart Shard. It's a dark purple crystal cut in uneven facets that almost seem to shift when it's not directly observed. You can see there are veins of inky blackness coiling inside of it, like smoke trapped inside glass. And at the very, very heart of it, you perceive a tiny little red spark pulsing, almost like a slow heartbeat, almost like what you saw in the crypt in which you found it. The back of your neck prickles with the sensation of being watched, and when which you hadn't really gotten to this point because it had been kept in a lead-lined box this entire time.
Thank fuck.
When you hold it, you can hear the faintest echo of distant whispers, as if some fiend is leaning in just out of sight, waiting for you to listen. The features and effects. The first one is called Infernal Echo. When you're attuned to the Netherheart Shard, you can speak, read, and write Infernal. If you already know Infernal, you instead gain the ability to understand Abyssal. As an action, you can focus on the crystal to sense nearby fiendish presences. Until the end of your next turn, you know if any fiends are within 300 feet of you and their general direction, but not exact location. The second feature is called Whispered Boon. The shard will offer power to anyone willing to listen. Whenever you cast a spell that deals fire or necrotic damage, you can choose to empower it with the shard. When you do, you'll deal an additional 1d6 fire or necrotic damage, depending on the damage of the spell, to one target of the spell.
Ooh. Dangerous.
Immediately after the spell is resolved, you must then succeed on a wisdom saving throw, or you gain 1 level of temporary corruption. Corruption levels from this item will stack with themselves and fade after a long rest. For each level of corruption, you gain one of the following roleplay prompts, which is chosen by me. One, you will either feel compelled to frame every deal or request as a bargain, even with your companions. Number 2, you find it difficult to trust anyone who has not proven themselves through conflict. Number 3, you become uncomfortably fascinated by suffering.
Oh no!
That's fucking wild. You just turned into Orin from fucking Baldur's Gate 3.
Katrin's eyeballing that gem real hard, actually.
Oh, I'm not telling you any of this.
No, I
Curse.
know, but I'm just I'm
The curse
mesmerized by
of the
it.
Netherheart Shard
Shiny.
is, once you're attuned, you cannot willingly unattune from it, unless targeted by a greater remove curse spell or a wish or similar magic. Every time you fail the saving throw from the Whispered Boon, the fiend bound to the shard will tighten its hold on your soul. Over time, you will begin to hear a distinct recurring voice in your thoughts or dreams, especially during moments of stress, offering advice or power in exchange for quote-unquote small concessions. Contracts, promises,
full
oaths,
flavor.
and bindings will become increasingly important to you, and breaking them will feel physically painful. You will feel a
Oh.
pull toward acts that weaken the strong or corrupt the pure, even if you resist it. After 3 or more such failures, the fiend may attempt to manifest more directly into the material plane. And that is everything. Yeah.
That is that.
Apologies for the massive wall of text, but you have finally attuned to these magic items that you've had this whole time. The only question is, do you
Identified,
actually
yeah.
want to use them? Not attuned. You've identified them. Yeah. That's the main question is though. Do you actually want to use them, or
There's only one room for one warlock in this party, okay? We don't need another one. Let's just give all of them to Ski, because he's
No.
already like ashen colored. You know, we can just turn him into the.
We're all
king.
ashen colored, well, except for Sybil and
Nuh-uh.
Katrin now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, frick. Terrible.
So what do you do
We
with this
don't.
information now that you have figured all of this out?
Put them back in the box.
Out to wear in my
You
head for
said
the time
remove
being.
curse would remove these curses.
it wouldn't
Uh-oh.
just be an honorary remove curse? I
It has
believe
to be a.
it has to be a
greater,
stronger,
It was a greater remove curse, right?
a
like
stronger
level
spell.
9
Not
spell.
see the greater remove curse.
No,
Sorry,
that's
I
not
was
an
just
actual
goofy.
spell. It's just that
Okay.
it's going to require stronger magic than a remove curse spell.
Oh,
Essentially,
we might have to. We might have to like find a church or something,
Mm.
or a strong hermit who's. I
So
don't know.
what would happen essentially is that I think an ordinary remove curse can remove your attunement to the item, but a greater, but you would need greater magic to actually break the curse on the item. However, this does not
Okay.
apply to the axe because the axe is so sort of strongly bound to Skibion at this point.
Just
It's going to require
So evil.
it's going to require more than a remove curse.
Well, I mean, Ski is already fucked, so we might as well just give him the rest.
I wasn't.
Well, the rest of you
Think
don't
of
know
my
any of this
children.
information because Sybil
Yeah,
Yeah.
has
we
cast
don't know.
Identify on it,
It
and
hasn't-
you are now. I guess you are all now sitting around this table. Sybil,
just
it
looking
is
at
up to you.
Sybil.
Do you want to say anything before we end the session? Do you want to say anything to the rest of the party?
Thank you, dear. You can put those away now, and I will just toss the pearl back over to Rika.
Let me just do a little cheeky roll just to see how well she.
She
Watch her
fucking
fumble.
misses it.
Oh my god, she rolled a nat 1.
Oh no, the pearl's gonna break.
She is not ready for this at all, and the pearl just like fumbles through her fingers and drops to the floor and rolls away. It's fine. It doesn't break.
Okay, good. Phew.
And she's like,
Yeah, it's not like glass.
"You could
No,
have
I know,
warned
but-
me, dear."
Catch that, dear.
You're right, dear. It's yeah, 50 feet. I'm sure you would have got that.
Funny.
I squeeze her leg, and as I get up, and I'm like,
Well, did you
Well-
find anything interesting about this array of items? They're looking rather tempting for me too. I'm sure I could use these myself.
oh shit.
But I'm willing to keep my
Hello.
word as long as you promise to deal with Locke.
And I guess
As
we
Rika-
go deal with Locke.
As Rika mentions keeping the items, you hear Ski growling a little bit.
Oh fuck.
On the matter of Locke, I think it would be advisable if you wrote down the rough locations where you would meet with him.
That is a good idea.
Also, any
Yes.
advice on dealing with him? Something
Well-
we need to look out for?
You're going to have to keep your wits about you, of course. Locke is more than experienced with dealing with adventurers and the like. Yes. Well,
Now, are they more human or are they more like me? Because I did notice some other dragonborns in your company as well.
there are rather a wide variety of species and abilities under his employ, shall we say. But yes, I will prepare a little dossier for you. If you find yourself, or when you find yourself in Eastport, I'm sure this information will be valuable to you. Until then, well, the hour grows late. I'm sure you don't wish to travel in the dark. You may rest here in my fort a while if you wish. My men will leave you be.
That would be quite nice, actually. I am still trying to recover from what your men did to me.
She kind of leans forward and she places a hand on Lucian's thigh again, and she says, "You can
Gets him
stay with me."
Yep.
You can stay with me.
Hey, hey.
Lucy is kind of like, he's like,
He just falls apart as soon as any actual like prospect comes up.
I was just about to ask you, where are we sleeping?
Well, the rest of you may stay in the barracks, and Lucian, why don't you join me in my private quarters?
Sure.
Yo.
Why not, guys? I'll see you in the morning.
He's so intimidated as soon as yeah, he's actually completely inexperienced.
Talk to big
I need
game,
to
but you
roll a
know.
d20. I need to roll d20 to see.
Oh, yeah, PP size.
Yeah.
Rolls a now one.
Oh,
Worth the roll.
I'm gonna roll. I'm genuinely gonna roll. Oh!
What is that roll? What is that roll even for? You never asked me.
PP size.
PP size.
It was D size.
Okay, well that doesn't. Okay, all right. And with that, I think we will be ending the session. We'll begin. Next time is going to be 2 weeks from now. We'll be doing a Christmas one shot, which will be 2 sessions, and then we'll be returning in, I assume, probably in January with the next part of this campaign. Yes.
Woo!
So I hope you enjoyed it,
Whole
guys.
month for Lucianus Math.
Yeah, Lucian's just having a marathon sexcapade with
Jesus.
Rika here.
with an 18.
You're going to try and prevent her from taking a long rest through strenuous activities. This is
Yeah,
the direction
take
we're
a long
going.
rest. Maybe a short rest.
I love how you
Yeah, I
all
was
just
gonna
fall
say.
apart in massive embarrassment with like the mildest flirting. Everyone's like, "Ooh, it's so funny."
I think we did well.
Good session,
Nice
everyone.
long
Likes
rest
me.
now, by
Yeah,
the way.
good job.
Yes,
Yeah.
Good session.
Yeah.
Woot woot.
I really enjoyed it.
it's good.
We lived.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
we
the best
did.
part, isn't it? Oh,
I
we
was
made
really
it.
worried.
I was so getting ready to say goodbye to half of our group.
Yeah.
Very serious game is very serious. Yes, it's super serious. There were many different ways in which this could have gone, and honestly, the negotiating and like this outcome is the one I least thought was going to happen, but it did. So well done.
Yay.
Yeah. I thought it was just going to be big boss fight, everything, kill everyone.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that's how D&D
I
goes.
mean-
You got agency, you can do what you want.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The plan was to meet with her alone, and if things go tits up, I would have just cast sleep on her.
There were so many things, like for example, if the whole group had, I mean, I know that as the DM I shouldn't probably be revealing this sort of stuff, but if the whole group had entered into this center, she was literally just going to have everyone shoot at you at the same time, and her mage cast fireball on you all at the same time.
Oh, God.
So that didn't happen.
Good.
So well done.
God.
Yeah, we were very nervous about entering in for
Jesus.
sure.
Yeah, you were relatively smart, I think. And also, John, just very wisely called out. I mean, Sybil wisely called out, this is a very obvious trap straight away.
Obvious trap. Yeah.
The
Yeah,
experienced
for
D&D
real.
player of the group. So yeah, well done.
I said it was totally a trap too.
Oh, well done.
Yes, you did.
Okay, so next session will be on the 14th of December. We will be returning with Jacques Frosteau, Knut the
Yay.
Nutcracker,
Oh.
Twinkle the Christmas Goblin, and Rudy the reindeer monk. And
Oh my
And a
god.
new character.
and a new character who has not yet been revealed and will be revealed
On the day.
to everyone watching and also to G-Mama on the day. So yes, we will see you then. Till then, see you later, everyone. Goodbye now.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.